Are you ready for Copa America? Are you ready for me to get Bolivia off the wheel and absolutely dominate? Hell yeah, brother. All right, thank you so much, Shabets, for the 3 freaking years, dude. 3 years. Altered Data, thank you so much for the Prime. Zinsei, thank you for the 7 months. Chow Yang, thank you for the 8 months. Ball Bear, thank you for the 22. Big Red Pete, thank you for the 10 months. Fenton, thank you so much for the tier 2 for 32 months. Old Mad Jack, thank you for 50 months. Wait, hold on. I need to get, can we get like a Latin vibe going for Copa America? Latin hits. That'll definitely be a total. Oh, there is a Latin hit mix. Awesome. Let's play that. No, wait, Monaco. Oh, beautiful. No, we are playing FM today, dude. We're playing Copa America against 15 other streamers. We're all going to get randomly selected teams, and then we are going to manage the entirety of the tournament. It is going to be awesome. We did this with the Euros a week ago. And so now we're doing it with Copa America because Copa America kicks off tonight. Canada against Argentina to start the Copa America tournament. Obviously, Argentina, the huge favorites. We'll see how that goes. I know it pains you during Spain, Italy. It's fine, dude. I'm on a plane tonight. So I'm flying to London tonight. So we're doing this and I literally pack a bag and go to the airport. So we should probably get started. We have 15 other contestants, as you know. All right, and we're going to go in a random order this time. We are going to go in a random order. And we are going to spin a wheel that will determine which team everybody gets. All right, I just accidentally spun the wheel once, so this is a test spin, shall we say. I just accidentally spun the wheel, and it was Canada. So you're really whoever we were talking about. Okay. So we have a wheel with every team on Copa America on it. We've got 15 other streamers, and I'm going to announce each one of their names as we go through. They should all be streaming, so you can watch their POV if you feel like you want to. Knopfler, thank you for the 43 months. Destroy Your Sand, thank you for the 14 months. Okay. The first streamer up is FMT Rich. FMT Rich. No, Tom FM is not in it this time. Tom FM is at the Euros, so he cannot play. Tom FM is at the Euros, so he cannot play. All right, FMT Rich. This is the first spin. Okay, and pretty middle of the road. All right, Ecuador for FMT Rich. Get that on the board. I'm getting Panama? No, I'm not. Who are the other 15? We're going to have a command made once all of the 15 streamers have their teams. But if you guys watch the Euros, you know that the the way that we're making this work, but the way we're doing this is we are going to have everybody else get their teams, and then I go last because I'm last in the alphabet, first in your hearts. We're going to spin the whole wheel again, and I'm going to steal a team from somebody with a full wheel spin. So everybody's going to be thinking they have their team already. So FMT Rich has Ecuador. They're off. So that's how it works. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. But there's going to be like a thing in the chat or something. Okay. Daveness. Daveness is next. Who is Daveness going to be managing in this wonderful Copa America? Daveness, no way. They didn't even let me dream. I didn't even get to dream for a second that I was going to get the US. I didn't even get to dream. Dave has got America. He's in charge of the red, white, and blue in Copa America this time around. That sucks. I mean, I could still steal. I guess I could still steal. I forgot that I had... Well, I mean, I get, I get to spin the full wheel at the end anyways. All right, I forgot to say who this was for, so I'm just gonna spin it again. All right, this is for Munu. Munu, who had Albania playing incredible in the Euros. And she gets Paraguay. So Munu has Paraguay for Copa America. Fair enough. Munu's in with Paraguay. Hey, what's up, Perry? How you doing? All right. The next streamer up is FM Girl. All right, FM Girl gets... oh, she got Mexico. That's actually a pretty good pull. It's still moving. Okay, it finally stopped. I'm going to get Canada. No, we all know I'm getting Panama. I think Panama is probably the worst team here. We'll see that. So FM Girl just got Mexico, which is a pretty darn good spin. Now we're spinning for Kev United City. This is United City FM. United City FM is getting... Is that a Brazil? Is that a Brazil? Is that a Brazil? It's Brazil! United City FM packs Brazil off the wheel. Oh, by an... Dude, Bolivia and Brazil being right next to each other, too. That's a close one. That's a big pull right there. Dude's got the magic. Dude's got the magic. He won the lottery, kind of. All right, how we roll in? Owen, I forgot your name. Egg rolls. Egg rolls gets Canada for sure. Big maple syrup guy. Always has been. Totally beaten Argentina in the group stage. That's what I heard. Argentina's still on there? Yeah, I know. I'm sniffing around Argentina. But Egg Rolls has Canada. Big roll for how we roll on getting Canada. Okay, next up, this spin is Hood Gaming. Hood Gaming is next up. Hood Gaming is, it's Panama. Hood Gaming gets Panama. Hood Gaming gets Panama. F's in the chat for Hood Gaming. Packing Panama off the wheel. All right, Breezy's up next. Breezy is up next. Who's Breezy getting? Argentina's still on the wheel, but Breezy's getting Jamaica. Breezy's getting Jamaica. We're packing. Oh, there you go. The Reggae Boys and the Syrup Boys, both off the board. Canada and Jamaica have been claimed. Breezy is Breezy's a reggae boy. Breezy's a reggae boy. Unless I steal. Unless my wheel spin steals it, of course. I'm going to spin the full wheel at the end and get one of the teams off of it. But for now, Breezy has Jamaica. Y Callum is up next, who made the final with Spain in our Euros playthrough. Y Callum gets... That's Costa Rica for sure. Argentina is still there, by the way. Argentina is still chilling. But Y Callum's got Costa Rica, so all the bad CONCACAF teams are getting pulled. That's another rip, chat. That's another rip. Leluja's actually not in this one. He just didn't reply to the thing, so. Armstrong FM. Armstrong FM gets... Armstrong FM is pulling... That might be Uruguay. No, it's Venezuela. There's some good teams left. Venezuela goes to Armstrong FM. Is this a network thing? Yes. It's 15 other streamers and myself playing Copa America. Armstrong FM has gotten Venezuela. Colombia, Argentina, and Uruguay still on the board. Very good teams are left. Dan, Big Meaty, Viking Dan. Who is Viking Dan getting? That looks like a little Chile. It's getting a little cold in here, a little chilly. So Dan's got Chile. We love to see that. And then we have Gav, who helped us put this database together. All right, Gav still has Argentina, Colombia, and Uruguay on the board, which means he's definitely getting Bolivia. Oh no, that might be Argentina. That is Argentina! Gav, GB32! GB32 pulls Argentina off of the wheel. Now, of course, I could still get any of the teams, but GB32's got arguably the favorite, Argentina, Uruguay, and Colombia. A couple of potential dark horses are still out there. Next up is D-Boy Plays. Here goes D-Boy Plays. That's Peru all day. So D-Boy Plays is stuck Peru. Then Tom from Tarn, the late addition to this tournament. Tom from Tarn gets a pretty solid poll here. Tom from Tarn gets Colombia off the wheel. That's a pretty solid team. Who am I getting? Well, I mean, technically, I get to respin a full wheel at the end, so we don't know who I'm getting yet. But now we've got Cy Maggio. You ready? Cy Maggio gets Uruguay or Bolivia. This is like Russian roulette. That's Bolivia. Cy Maggio gets Bolivia. Why not go USA? Oh, it's more fun to do it randomly. Okay, so here's how this works. Uruguay is the one team left, which means... Oh, I copied and pasted that. It's a marvel somehow that my brain is able to stay functional through it all. I have to retype them all in. Good thing is it's smaller than the Euros, so. I had it copied and pasted. I just didn't, I just copied and pasted something else after it. So it deleted it. I had it copied, I believe would be the right way to say that. So what's going to happen is we are going to spin the wheel, and I am going to get whatever team it lands on. So my team will be the team that we hit with the wheel spin. And if it lands on somebody else's team, which is anybody but Uruguay, then that person will get Uruguay. So the people that have Costa Rica, the people that have Jamaica, Venezuela, Bolivia, they are rooting for me to hit their team with the wheel spin, because then they will get Uruguay. Do you guys understand how this works? So I'm trading Uruguay with whichever team comes up on this wheel. And this is rigged, so I'm going to get Bolivia. Okay. Hold on, I need something else. I'm down for the Latin music most of the time, but I need something else. And I need something else that's going to really get me ready for this wheel spin, okay? Because we could get Brazil, we could get Argentina, and I could actually win my own tournament for once. Come on, baby. I've been good to you. I brought you into existence, wheel. And I can take you out if you don't give me the team that I require. United States, Brazil, Argentina. We settle for nothing less than one of those three. Brazil! Who's up there? No, you piece of, no! That's Vuvuzela. This is rigged. Who had Venezuela anyways? Oh, shut up, Alan Parsons. Wait, it was Armstrong's team again? Dude, I stole Armstrong's team in the Euros, too. So Armstrong gets Uruguay, and I get Vuvuzela. Whatever. I'm going to win the Euros with Venezuela, and it's about to be the coolest stream you've ever seen, okay? It's about to be the coolest stream you've ever seen, all right? All right, everybody create the manager for their team, okay? Everybody create the manager for their team. Everybody knows how this works. If you're involved in the game. All right, I am Vuvuzela, so we're way down at the bottom here. Let's go, baby. Suggested for Venezuela is not even a Continental Pro. Oh, shut up. I don't know if any of this is going to matter at all, but I'll try. All right, I am the new manager of Vuvuzela. We've got our squad selection coming up tomorrow. Friggin' can't wait. I have inside information from Football Manager. I can give you information about every Venezuelan player. I love to hear that, dude. Nice. All right, we're going to win the Euros with Venezuela. So according to my map, we have our squad submission tomorrow. We have to vacation until tomorrow, everybody. So we're going on vacation until tomorrow. I'm going to retire my other manager. RIP in peace. Okay. So we vacation until tomorrow, where we submit our official squads for Copa America. Yeah. Venezuela's going to win the Euros, chat. Oh, I have a friendly? Oh, no. I said Euros on purpose, by the way. Sean, thank you for the 28 months. Derek, thank you for the 48 months. Dude, I got Serbia for the Euros. Come on. Can't get even like an Uruguay or a Colombia. I would say they're finished for good. I don't really like the idea of going back to old saves, so. But yeah, I mean, it's also like I can't bring the Dorfers into the modern game, so I mean, it's not even really a consideration for me. You did get Uruguay. You were just too magnanimous to keep them. I mean, that was the rule from the beginning, that I spin the full wheel at the end. That was the rule at the beginning. I spin the full wheel at the end, and whatever happens, happens, you know? So who's my group anyways? Who's in Venezuela's group? Do I have a snowball's chance in hell? I do. Oh, that group sucks. Oh, I totally have a chance. Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, Jamaica? All right. All right. Oh, I'm on the Argentina side of the bracket. That's the good side. Everybody but Argentina sucks. I mean, relatively. USA, Uruguay, Colombia, and Brazil are on the other side of the bracket. There's an argument to be made that those are the 4 best teams outside of Argentina in this tournament. So I'm on the soft side of the bracket. We just gotta, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. All right, I need to actually tell everybody to vacation. I think that is my oversight. Vamos a la playa! Vamos, 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 vamos! Kirosa, thank you for the prime, dude. I appreciate it. Is this going on YouTube? Yeah, it'll go on YouTube. The Euros won't, because I messed up the audio recording, so all the music was on it, but this will go on YouTube. Oh, shell, brother. Oh, shell. Needs more merengue? Your mom needs more merengue, okay? Also, I'm pretty sure meringue is a pie. Decla, thank you for the prime. Oh, man. The Euros was a great stream. Yeah, it was. But I messed up the audio recording. It was on the home setup, and I had the audio pathing wrong, so. Yeah. Vuvuzela for the win. I should, look, if I win it with Vuvuzela, it looks like selection already happened. Stop asking me questions in vacation so we can figure out if it's there or not. Taglandino? Oh, no, I missed your dad joke. What did one hat say to the other? Stay here. I'm going on ahead. Nice. B. Addie Z, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate it. So bad it's good? Yes. So bad that it's good. Do 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 do. Look. Does Zealand even watch football? No. Don't watch soccer either. I actually have never watched live sports in my entire life. No watch, only play. Yeah. Losers watch. I just play. How are you feeling about Venezuela? I mean, if I win the whole tournament with Venezuela, it would be one of the greatest achievements of my FM career. I'm hoping we can make the knockouts just to keep the spice of life going, but who is not holidaying? Thank you. Somebody else retired. Anyways, okay, just hammer continue, and we should hammer continue. Hammer continue, lads. What do you think about replacing Southgate? You know, seems all right. Look, people who are calling for him to get fired mid-tournament are idiots. Denmark is really good. They've just been underperforming at major tournaments, and they finally got a good result, but it's like, Denmark is not bad, you know? All right, I can confirm my squad. Beautiful. Let's do it. Venezuela's national team pool. They're all so bad. Oh, who's this? Jefferson Savarino. Can I add him? Jefferson Savarino, I'm going to call up to the Venezuelan national team. Should be dropped. I mean, that's just like your opinion, man. That guy seems pretty seems pretty competent. Oh, Wilker Fariñez, FM Saint Wilker Fariñez is on this team. You know what? It's starting to come around. I'm starting to come around on this. All right, so everybody is selecting their squads for Copa America now. Southgate's boring and predictable. He's also produced the best tournament run for England in a very long time. So you can be both. Andres Romero. Herial de Santis. Man, we are not good compared to the teams we are going to be playing against. That is, I probably should have known that. I knew that. I am Venezuela after all. Who's the worst player on the team here? So did a Roberto Martinez? No, Roberto Martinez didn't really do that. So did Roberto Martinez. He did it once. Not 3 straight. But he's right back. Okay, but he's right back. Oh, I'm just going to stare at this screen and pretend that I know what the Venezuelan national team pool looks like. Okay, we're just going to get like a basic 4-3-3 together. and do a quick pick just to kind of see positionally who we've got. Wow, our morale is just atrocious. All right, Ronald Hernandez. Navarro. Dude, why is the morale of my team so bad? I don't know. I talk about it in the video. I can't remember his ears. Oh, Maquinho, thank you so much for the Prime. Task Force Mikey, thank you for the 17 months, dude. What the hell, dude? Yeah, I mean, I talked about the Jamaican FA situation around Leon Bailey. It's just really awkward and weird. What the hell? Oh, it's a visual glitch. That's extremely good. That's quite good. It's a visual glitch. You hover over it and it says Yanel Herrera's is superb. Bolivar, trying to conquer all of South America again. All right, right backs. I've got Delvin Alfonso and Hernandez. At the center backs, I've got Navarro. Do I have any other left backs? I do. Gonzalez. It's pretty solid, actually. Pretty sound. Not a good athlete, but he is there. He is present. Luis Del Pingo. Same dude. Every single player in his damn national team is just like stupid balanced. There's nobody with like with standout attributes in anything. Everybody's the 13s and 14s. All this ridiculous nonsense. All right, who are my strikers? Who we got that can play striker? Bolivar and Josef Martinez. I like Josef Martinez, but he is slow. And Giovanni Bolivar. Where does Giovanni Bolivar even play? Plays at Albacete. That's Spain, right? That's second division of Spain. Oh, good gracious. Okay. Central attackers. There's gotta be somebody else that can do this. Jefferson Sultan, yeah, but he's not a scorer. Give me one physical guy with finishing, please. Just one. There's got to be one. Oh, Jean Murillo. John Murillo's got 46 caps. All right, John Murillo's totally getting added to the national team. I've got one more spot, actually. Alejandro Marquez, Kevin Kelsey. Give me one good reason I shouldn't add this guy. 19 jumping reach. 19 jumping reach. Rondon's got to be he's so slow, dude. He's so slow. But that other guy, 19 jumping reach. Kevin Kelsey, 19 jumping reach. I'm doing it. I'm so totally doing it. I'm going to drop Josef Martinez, which feels kind of crazy because Josef Martinez is definitely like a high quality striker. 70 caps for the Venezuelan national team, and it would be just headline news if he didn't make it. But do I want to drop him or Giovanni Bolivar? Because I want Jean Murillo. I want somebody with the pace to take the top off of the opponent, you know? We need that. We have none of that on this team. Don't drop Joseph. Yes, Murillo can play on the wing as well, but I think we got a lot of wingers. So I'm going to add Kelvin Kelsey, and then we've got a full team at that point. Let me just look at wingers then. So we've got Jefferson Soteldo, who I obviously like. Very good, shifty ball carrier, where you can play it either footed. He is not a great crosser, so he's more of an inside forward type, but he is also not a great goal scorer. So he's got both of that going, both of those going against him. David Martinez. I don't know if I see the vision. I know he's an 18-year-old with a bright future, but I don't give a hoot about the future, all right? Why is this guy on the team? Samuel Sashua? Get Samuel Sashua out of my sight. Kelsey, Joseph Martinez, and yeah, okay. Kevin Kelsey, absolutely necessary. I don't think there's anybody else should be here. Otero. What's that, 18N? Free kick taking? Okay, so that dude's good for one ridiculous banger. Sergio Cordova. He's just literally better than the guy right next to him. He is. And Yerson Chacon is 5'5". He should be dropped. Sergio Cordova should be called up, and they think Andres Romero should be called up as well. I don't think so. All right. Let's look at our midfielders. Savarino and Darwin are both higher. We're going to get rid of the... Central midfielders, please. Yanhel Herrera. He's obviously a god. Thomas Rincon. More of a ball winner himself, but, I'm down. Talasco Segovia. Oh, that's a sick name. I am a sucker for sick names. Jose Martinez. These guys are going to suck, aren't they? Oh, he's not terrible. He's certainly not good. Edson Castillo. Come on, one of these guys has got to be better than that. Honestly, this guy with just the smack it and vibes, I kind of want to bring this guy. Who has 18 free kick taking and 16 long shots? You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to bring that guy. He's ridiculous. He makes no sense. But he's a really good goal scorer. He's incredibly dangerous. You cannot leave him alone. Hey, Gadget with the 38 months. I don't think it's 0%. I think Serbia's last second goal saved them. Serbia is going into, their final match is against Denmark? All they got to do is win. I think Serbia-Denmark's a great match. But, I mean, if Serbia goes in and wins that match, they're probably going to the knockouts. Not probably. Basically guaranteed to go to the knockouts. Juanpi. Man, we just don't have a lot of guys in the national pool in this position. Okay. Romulo Otero. We're gonna drop Jesus Bueno, and we are gonna add Romulo Otero to the national team. Let's go, Romulo Otero. Yes. Christian Caceres. I don't know, man. There's like barely anything over 13 on that entire screen. He plays for Toulouse, but Edson Castillo, who plays for the Kaiser Chiefs. You know, I love me some South African League. God, I just have the same. There's the same guy in my national pool like 13 times over. It's the same guy. On all of these, literally all of these, it's the exact same guy. Do you have any? No, he loves a big match. I'm keeping Edson Castillo. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I just want to check center backs real quick. We've got Nahuel Ferraresi. Is there anybody that offers like a distinct physical advantage that I'm overlooking? That's really the only thing I'm curious in at this point. Anybody offering a distinct physical advantage? Oscar Gonzalez. It looks like the call-up is pretty on the nose. Del Pingo. All right. Fullbacks. Not these guys, like the actual fullbacks. Miguel Angel Navarro. Oh, this guy plays for Real Sociedad, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that he doesn't actually play for them. Ronald Rivas. Doesn't look good. Ronald Hernandez, on the other hand, looks pretty good. Oscar Gonzalez looks pretty good. And then Delvin Alfonso's the other one. Alexander Gonzalez. Can we just look at attributes, physical? Is there anybody with any freaking pace on this team? Oh my God, it's so bad. They're all so bad. Okay, fine. Goalkeepers. Those are the only options we have. Reports. We only have 3 goalkeepers. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to keep the goalkeeper call up. All right, I'm done. We've got our 26 guys for Jamaica taking, or for Venezuela taking on Jamaica, Ecuador, and Mexico. Born ready. All right, we are vacation. We vacation to, what's the first match day? Oh, that's World Cup qualifying. Not that. 20th. We're vacationing to the 20th, and then we play our first match of the tournament. Yeehaw, brother! Wait, not vacationing yet. I need to remove this squad so we don't, like, wear it. I think I have friendlies. I think I have one friendly, whatever. It's already, you're not allowed to, according to the rules that I set, manage a friendly, so we don't have to worry about it at all. But we vacation to the 20th. And then we start the tournament. Oh. He played some matches in the... Wait, the guy with Real Sociedad played some matches in the league last year? He doesn't look very good. He played actual matches last year? Come on. All right, and the Italy-Spain should be kicking off right about now. Which we'll obviously keep an eye on. Oh, Scamacca. Oh. The beef. Lamine Yamal starting matches at the Euros at the age of 16. You know how ridiculous that is? What made me... I didn't choose Venezuela. We spun a wheel at the beginning of the tournament to decide who everybody would be managing, and I got Venezuela. On the bright side, I should be able to beat Jamaica. Jamaica is pretty good, but... David Raya isn't starting, wait. Oh, they started Unai Simon. I know, Mexico isn't great IRL, but are they okay in FM? They're probably better in FM than they are in real life right now. Who is it? Grande Carnudo? The hell is Grande Carnudo? Whoever Grande Carnudo... Big meaty. All right, I think we're on vacation now. Let's go. We're moving. Let's get this tournament rocking. Next time you need to spin 2 wheels, one for the team and one for the manager. I guess you could do that, but you also could just be like, this manager's up next, and then you just spin the wheel with the team on it. You know what I'm saying? Zealand, you Big Daddy Ham? I'm pretty sure you look like he's a streamer I used to watch way back in the day. But he went on vacation. I never saw him live again, but you look kind of like him. I was the only viewer he had. He played in the Icelandic League, I'm pretty sure, on FM. I'm pretty sure you're joking, but just in case you're not, yes, I am the artist formerly known as Big Daddy Ham. Just in case you're not joking. But I'm aware that you probably are. So... the artist formerly known as Big Daddy Ham. Yeah, I like to think that was a pretty good nickname. Is that your actual name? Yeah. That's my actual name on my driver's license. Zealand's just a pseudonym. No, I was Big Daddy Ham. I was Big Daddy Ham. That was my gamer tag. That was my gamer tag when I was like growing up. Was Big Daddy Ham, and then I used it as a streamer name. Will I get out of the group? Hey, 68% of you think I'm going to get out of the group. I appreciate that. I know I wasn't on Twitch when I was 6. I came up with that gamer tag for all right, there we go. Now it's time. Now it's time for us to come up with our tactic. We play we play Jamaica, right? Okay. All right, obviously Wilker Fariñas in goal. Obviously Wilker Fariñas in goal. Apparently he is a good sweeper. Dude, he's so bad. What happened to my boy Wilker Fariñas? He's so bad. We can't use him. We got to use Joel Graterol. Man, he's like the worst goalkeeper on my team. I'm going Graterol. That makes me so sad, but he is just bad. He's just very bad. He's the worst goalkeeper out of the 3 that we have. He's not even close. Play horrible football, Zealand. That is the only thing I can do. So, the only option I have left. All right, Graterol's in goal. Okay. My striker, at least at the start of the game, is going to be that one guy, Bolivar. He's hurt. Come on, he's hurt? That sucks. All right, Joseph Martinez is going to be up top for me. He's going to try and... Oh, my dude, my striker got hurt in the sim. That sucks so much. All right, the center backs. We need one of them to be Villanueva. Villanueva is going to be on the left side, obviously. Okay, the other center back is going to be probably not Osorio. What about Del Pingo? Ferraresi? Yeah, we'll go with Ferraresi and just go with a couple of center defenders on defend. We don't really have the ball playing skill set, do we? Okay, left-sided player is definitely going to be Gonzalez. God, we're bad on the left side. Oh, the fullback on support. I do love a fullback on support. And then we have Ronald Hernandez of Atlanta United as our right back. And the other possible right back is Delvin Alfonso. Well, Ronald is better. He is actually a very, very well-rounded player. So we'll go wing back on defend. Well, actually, see, both of those guys they can do a lot of different stuff. This guy is going to be an anchor man. He's not going to move. Actually, ball-winning defender or ball-winning midfielder on defend works a little bit better for him. Yanel Herrera is going to be my box-to-box type guy. He is the engine player. I don't think I really have a quality playmaker anywhere on this entire team. I don't really know how we have a South American nation without somebody who's just a passing merchant somewhere in our national pool, but that just really doesn't exist. There are not a lot of guys out there that pass. I'm actually Tim. Thank you for the 21 months. Okay, all right. Afonso is there. Del Pino Mago, and so on and so forth. Okay, there. Okay. The wings. I have no idea who we're going to want to put on the wings. Probably that guy, Darwin Marquise. Romulo Otero, I kind of just, this guy's such a vibe. I kind of just want to put him on the field and just see if he can score, a banger from somewhere. He plays for Santos, who just got relegated in Brazil. That, or it's Segovia, who doesn't really offer anything, or Jose Martinez, who doesn't really offer anything. Edson Castillo, who's more of just a space-occupying guy. God, they're all just like the same player. This whole country is just full of guys that don't stand out at anything. I mean, seriously, this whole country is just full of people that don't stand out at anything. All right, what we might be able to do is I just don't have any attacking midfielders. We could drop Segovia and then do this and then do Yanel Herrera is kind of like a segundo volante on support and just have him make that kind of move. And then maybe we just go with something that looks like this and just use big man. We could, I guess I could use Otero. Otero's a barrel of laughs up here. We could just stick Otero in that spot and just have him wander around with his either-footedness and his long shots and his finishing. But he also has great crossing. Otero's a weird player. Okay, Murillo's got to play. There's no way I'm not playing Murillo. Give me reports. Okay, we've got all of our defense is already settled, working on the midfield, but I think a 4-2-3-1 might be the best way to go about this. Savarini, there's one winger that's like indisputable, like he's clearly the best winger we have, and that's Savarino. So we're going to get Savarino and put him at right wing. And then we've got a lot of options of guys that are aggressively mid. So we've got Marquise. We also have Jefferson Soteldo. I'm going to go with Jefferson Soteldo. We'll do him as a... okay, I'm just going to... Severino play in the middle. Yeah, but his decision-making stuff is a little low. We got a little more quality on the outside than I would have thought. Because there's Maquis as well who can do this. What about you? Can you play in the middle? Not well. My brain hurts. This is a bad team. This is a bad team. It's an interesting team. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Otero's either going to be a hero or he is going to be a complete disaster. Can't wait to find out which. All right, Kelsey goes there. Bolivar goes there. Martinez goes there. Murillo goes there. You go there. Maquis goes there. Why did I bring David Martinez? He's not even that, like, good. Why? I thought I had more room on the bench than I did. Okay. Cordoba. You're off. You guys move up. I need another midfielder. I need another center back. That would be a Sorio, and then the other midfielder would be Castillo or Segovia. Oh, I do love that question because, you know, they're all the freaking same player, but because Segovia is going to step in. Okay. That is my final decision. We're playing against Jamaica. I'm going to try and play with some intensity, see if we can force a mistake or two. We're going to roll the ball out. We don't have bad passers on the back line, so we should be able to pass the ball up fine, especially with two defensive midfielders. So in this type of tactic, we're going to be against a team we think is worse than us. We're going to try and do that. I do not want to work the ball in the box. I do not want to pass into space because I'll try it. We've got a couple, our wingers can move, but the rest of our team really, really cannot move. Which I feel like that's an important takeaway. We'll go complete wing back and then have you just be, well, fullback and support's probably the best way to go. Just want to see what Hernandez can do on a complete wing back. He is incredibly well-rounded. Okay, and then set pieces. I've got to set this up real quick. No posts. I don't look for the counterattack. Near post. Stay high. In swinger. Leandro Cufré is going to design it for me. All right, team's ready. Match 1 of Copa America, and I'm riding with Romulo Otero because I like his long shots. Who's even... Oh, Breezy's the manager of Jamaica? That's fun. Okay. Oh, wait. All I know is that if we're going to get out of the group, we very likely need to win this game. Oh my God, look at the mentality of my team. Oh, that's horrifying. Why is my team like clinically depressed? My team is actually clinically depressed. Oh, international management is so borked at FM. I haven't had a single team meeting. All right, I've had a lot of time to get myself ready for this, and I just want to... Oh, wait. Send assistant. Excuse me. All right, let me... I'll join a call with Breezy now. Hold on. Maybe they're worried about inflation. It's possible. Or my Discord doesn't seem to be opening, so I'm going to have to... Oh, cool. I threatened it with the task manager closure, and it decided to open. Tell me I score before I even get in the call. That'd be awesome. Hello, Breezy.
Hi, Z. How are you?
I'm good. Congrats on Jamaica. That's, you know.
Yeah, do you know what? I was happy with that. They were one of the teams that I was hoping for out of like 5. So.
Well, I know it's Brazil, Argentina, maybe Uruguay.
Colombia would have been fine with as well. But yeah, Jamaica's cool. Jamaica works.
What do you think of the national pool? How was the team selection for you?
There was 46 players. So I had to go about 20 very quickly. I know a few of the players, like obviously Antonio, Bailey, Gray. Like there's a few players here that I can work with.
Oh, we need to. Sorry, we need to be on key. I think
I'm on key.
I set the settings that nobody could go below key, but we'll see.
Yeah, I find that settings quite inconsistent.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Now my team, I don't know if you're having this issue, but my team's morale is insanely low.
I did notice when I went to opposition instructions, there was a lot of low morale. Mine seemed okay. I think we won.
Oh, let's go.
Some friendlies.
Let's go. Otero!
Oof.
Oh my god, it almost worked. We're playing that guy because he has insanely high long shots. So he's either the hero or just terrible.
Yeah, you might as well at this point, right?
No, this is one of the weirdest national team pools I've ever seen with Venezuela. I have 26 of the same player. Get in! Yes! Let's go! Venezuela! Venezuela! Vamos! A la inflation!
Not an ideal start.
Joseph Martinez, MLS legend Joseph Martinez.
Yeah, he's like the one Venezuelan that I recognize from your squad, I have to say. Let me just make a quick.
God, I'm playing a Latin music playlist, just fantastic too. Really getting me in the mood.
Yeah, let's just do that. Fuck it.
Never underestimate. I wasn't even going to start Joseph Martinez today. He's gotten quite slow in FM, but you know he delivers.
Yeah, I only really. To be honest, I know him mainly through FIFA. I know he's quite good on FIFA usually, or whatever it's called now, EAFC.
How dare you?
I know, I'm a traitor. But I've never picked him up on FM before, so.
Ederson just got hurt for. I guess they have Allison. They're fine, but that's
yeah.
funny.
To be fair, the one team that can afford a goalkeeping injury.
Away.
Go on, Nick.
There you go. Come on, boys, dig in. My team of Mexican, Brazilian, Venezuelan league guys. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, what a save by Grotterol. Yes.
That's hot on brand. Oh, God.
Oh, yes. Grotterol from Colombia's league. Oh, and again. The superstar from America de Cali.
Okay, we're getting chances at least.
Yeah, you've woken up in the last 2 minutes here. Stay on your feet. Is that Raheem?
No. Dujon. I wish. I really wish it was. So we got good wide players, but it's more middle of the pitch is where the issues are.
I have two good wingers. I never really heard of them before, but Soteldo and Savarino have some game. Oh, Joseph. We're just a classy team like that. You understand? Oh,
Go
God.
On.
Oh,
yes.
Retreat. Retreat. Sound the retreat.
Leon. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Thank God for Leon Bailey.
This is lies and slander. He's not even on the team in real life. Lies and slander. His dad pulled him out of the team in real life.
Did he actually?
Yes. It's a weird. The CONCACAF's just a bizarre place. I don't know what to tell you.
That's insane.
Come on. Immediate goal. Immediate goal. Joseph Martinez. Just shoot from there.
Oh,
it'll go in.
I love that we're just letting him do this.
Savarino. Yeah, the problem is there's nobody there because Joseph Martinez just already ran somewhere else. Oh, yes. Ferraresi. Herrera. My best player
Oh,
to
he's back in.
Severino. Oh
my God.
No. Otero, Yanhel Herrera. Just shoot it, brother. We're not working it in the box. We're like, oh, Soteldo. Marcho.
Oh my God.
Oh, Joseph.
How quick is that winger? My right back's rapid. I don't know how he managed to outpace him.
He's a dribbly boy. He's a very, very dribbly boy.
Right.
Okay. Well done, controlling possession. Be less depressed. Be less depressed. Okay. It was an okay half. We were all right for the first 30 minutes and then decided not to be.
Yeah, I'm playing a right back who's not really a right back, but I watched a video the other week and he's rapid, so I'm just kind of going with that.
Well, that's probably why he got cooked. The guy doesn't know how to play defense. He's just out there, just vibing. Appreciate the view, though, dude.
No, always. It caught my attention. It's interesting, though, because I know pace is quite important this year. I didn't realize to that extent, though.
That resonated with me a lot more than those videos where it's like 20 pace and 1 intelligence, and to have real lower league play. Oh my God!
Oh, he's gone. Bye. Oh, Ronald. Oh, Ronald. Ah. I can't even defend that. It was an awful challenge.
No place for that in the modern game, really.
No, unacceptable.
All right, how does that change what I want to do here? I don't really know. Just gonna bring in the only other right back in the entire nation of Venezuela. Delvin Alfonso is out there. Oh, chat, that was less than ideal.
Oh, there probably is a change I can make here.
This would be sick. Play him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, let's go. Go Soteldo. Go Soteldo. Jamaica are the kings of the late collapse in CONCACAF. They really are. Oh, good ball.
I wish that's a really good
Severino.
ball.
Yes. Let's go.
Lads.
Oh.
Okay.
Baby. 10-man OP for the Vuvuzelas.
Yeah, I'm learning. See, Omar Richards isn't even that bad of a defender. How is he letting him get past him? Oh.
These wingers, man, they're sprightly.
Let's do.
It's gonna be a tense final 30 minutes.
Just trying to figure. Okay, I think what I can probably do. Actually, yeah.
Well, yeah, he's definitely going to go attacking. I mean, he has to. Yeah, that was a pretty nonsensical goal. It just seemed way too easy.
Right. Let's do that.
My 2 goals really are just each winger beating your fullback horrifically one time and just crossing it in.
Yeah. And my fullbacks were a concern from the squad. It's not a very strong area of the team, unfortunately.
No, it's not. If you're lucky, there's some high-level MLS guys, but
yeah,
I mean, I have to watch Jamaica all the time for qualifying in Gold Cup and Copa America, and I can't name a fullback on that team. Oh boy,
immediate impact's gone.
Oh, Fratesi, big time plays, brother. Oh,
just came off the bench.
Fratesi, you beautiful man.
We still got it, though. Big cross. Go on, Leon.
Oh, there you go. Soteldo.
Win that.
Yanhel Herrera. Look at the wing. Or just shoot. Shoot from there. Give him the chips and salsa. Go.
I don't like just how much time we're giving you.
Gonzalez. Interesting. Soteldo. Oh, Joseph. Hat trick!
Oh, my God. Ethan Finney getting out jumped as well. Jesus.
Sorry. This is brutal. Joseph Martinez is just on the god tier today.
I don't know what Ethan Pinnock's doing.
MLS is king.
Yeah, I do love the stop crosses instruction and how effective it is. Oh my god.
You know.
Yeah, generally playing with 10 men might be the play for you next game.
We've looked a lot better since we got sent off, honestly. Oh boy. All right. I'm making a sub, sorry. Going with Jose Martinez. Obviously, you're familiar with this game. And
Always, yeah.
Luis del Pino Mago, which just sounds like a Venezuelan porn star. And then, yeah, I think that's good. Del Pino Mago. Lock it down, brother. Are you paused too?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, so it's making us change.
Okay.
All good now. Oh man, we've had chances and stuff. Just defensively, just been horrendous.
That was an amazing interception by Ferraresi in that highlight earlier. Peru was down 3-0 to Argentina and has made it 3-2. I don't know.
Amazing.
I don't know who Argentina is, but they are sweating right now.
Then that would be Gav, I believe. Who's Peru though? That's the question.
Oh, Severino, don't scare me like that. Joseph,
I
love you. I love you.
We are so bad out of possession.
Oh.
Right challenge.
He's good. Lowe's been good for a long time. The guy scores against the U.S. all the time. I think he scored against us in qualifying. Oh boy. Oh.
Okay, that's the ball we want.
No. Ferraresi, get to no.
Come on, Leon.
He's not even on the team. God. Oh.
To be fair, this makes up for me not having Rasmus Højlund in the Euros for Denmark, so I'll take it.
Oh. Joseph Martinez with 3 goals, Leon Bailey with 2. It's Aura v Aura right now.
Yeah, if we can work out how to defend next game, we might be okay. Oh, boys, come on. Go. Just changing something real quick.
Yeah, all good.
Oh, what the hell do you change, though? I know what we change.
Check the other scores. Canada's beating Chile. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. U.S. is beating Bolivia. Thank you. I was going to be very mad if the person from the U.S. didn't get out of the group.
Yeah, that would be horrendous.
Actually, Canada's probably a lot of fun. Nobody thinks you're going to be able to do anything, but you also have Alphonso Davies.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like,
and
Davies there.
And Canada's just better than anybody thinks they are. And Jonathan David and Eustachio.
Apparently Panama are beating Uruguay.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
boy.
apparently so.
Oh, boy. Come on, boys! Dig in! Dig in! For Venezuela now!
Come on, Leon.
Dig in.
It's not a bad ball.
Get there, get there! No!
No!
Oh, you've got low up top. I love
it's
that.
It's a different low.
So much. It's a different low.
Yeah,
okay.
Jamal
I was just saying that is incredible if you just move Damian Lowe all the way up there. Oh, dude.
Oh,
okay,
man.
that was terrifying. All right. Oh, I saw that ball float. Well, I thought it was the other low is just ridiculous in the air. So I thought I was screwed. All right, give me Darwin.
I'll try next game, I think.
Yeah. right, I'm making 2 changes that will help hopefully relieve the pressure. We're bringing in the pace.
Oh, actually, one more chance. I think that might have been the chance, though. If I know FM.
Yes!
GG, man.
Oh, that was a weird game. I'm just happy.
Oh.
I'm so happy we won.
GG's, dude.
GG's. That was the bum was squeaky the whole second half, but here we are.
It's a defeat, but it was a fun game at least. I'll take that.
Yeah, that was a wild formation that did create one glorious chance for you at the end.
Yeah,
it was like 0.5 xg. It just didn't.
Just had to throw the kitchen sink at it.
And it,
oh well.
Yeah, it almost worked. All right.
The way it goes.
Yeah. Good luck in your other 2. I'm always rooting for the reggae boys. So.
You too, man.
Yep.
In a bit.
Oh yes, chat. Yes. Let's freaking go. 3 points with Venezuela. That is exactly what we needed to start off this campaign. Ecuador and Mexico are the other 2 teams in our group. We just got to beat one of those 2 teams, and we're very likely through. Oh, God, we scrapped that out. I'm missing Ronald for the next... Yeah, I'm missing Ronald. I'm missing Ronald for the next one. Panama beat Uruguay 3-1. Oh, Uruguay. Absolute disaster from Uruguay. So we played better without him. We did score 2 goals. Yes, Panama beat Uruguay 3-1, putting Panama in contention for a knockout spot all of a sudden. Uruguay over. Could make it a very interesting group. That's the group the U.S. is in. What are we waiting on? Always big meaty. All right, we're going to the 24th, and that is second match day, and we play Ecuador. All right, so the scores. Paraguay beat Costa Rica 2-0. Brazil beat Colombia 5-0. U.S. beats Bolivia 3-1. Venezuela, obviously, with a monster win over Jamaica. Joseph Martinez hat trick. Ecuador won. So we're playing, it's the 2 teams with 3 points going up against each other, Venezuela and Ecuador. Canada beat Chile 3-1. Argentina held on for the 4-2 win over Peru. Like, all I'm saying is I'm going to appeal against that suspension because why not? Squad reacted positively. I freaking hope so. All right, 24th. We go on vacation to the 24th. All right. All right, we're vacationing to Ecuador. That's a great start, though, chat. That's a great start. So it's us with 3 points, Ecuador with 3 points. We have more goals for, so we are actually top of the group after match day 1. A draw with Ecuador would not be, you know, a double draw would send us through for sure. That's a guaranteed qualification. That's not what we're aiming for, because if we beat Ecuador in this match, we're very, very likely through. It would be very, very difficult for us to not be through unless it becomes one of those groups with 3 teams on 6 points and then somebody misses out on goal difference. But I don't think that's going to happen for us. Ecuador won the World Cup, am I safe? That'd be sick if that happened in real life. That would just be really fun. No, Ecuador is good. They've got Leonardo Campana. I think he's a really good striker. Obviously, Moises Caicedo, Kendry Paez. No, Ecuador is a good team. There's a reason they went to the last World Cup and nearly made the knockouts, and a reason that they're doing well in qualifying again. Old Z would never dare use the word draw. Are you kidding me? I'm Venezuela in the Copa America. I got 3 points against Jamaica. I will do whatever I need to do to win this tournament. And what we need to do to win this tournament is we need to, oh, they have Byron Castillo and Purvis Estupiñan. They're yeah. Just a sneaky good team. Out of Valencia's up top. Jas I thought it was Jas Sarmiento, but I don't think Ja would be at Ecuador. Anyways. Spain legitimately looks super good, by the way. Oh, yeah, it's 0-0 right now. But, you know, that's kind of Spain's MO. Are they, like, actually outpossessing them? Yeah. 63% possession? All right, boss. Yeah, no, Ecuador's whole team is just a bunch of sleeper dudes that you don't really think of as playing for Ecuador. But they're good. Their national team's good. Certainly a hell of a lot better than ours. All right, Alfonso. Let's see what they got. What do they got going on, you know? How's my morale? We've recovered a little bit. Our morale is not nearly as bad after a solid opening result. That's right. We were playing that match with terrible morale, too. There's no way he's actually playing this formation, right? There's no way he's actually playing this formation, right? This would be just sick. Who is managing Ecuador? I actually don't know. I gotta look at the list myself. Ecuador is being managed by Rich Owens. Don't know if I've ever met Rich Owens. Okay, but I do need another sub. We're just gonna go ahead and do... Bolivar. Okay. We'll make them have to play through us. If they are playing that way, I definitely want to focus our play down the wings. I don't know if they're playing that way for sure. Also, we didn't really... Otero played a half and he was fine. We didn't really get like the full picture of what he could do. But I have a lot of different plans that could work. We're just going to go ahead and give Otero another run. All right. I'm ready. I'm actually one of the first teams ready to play, which is hilarious. That never happens. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom while we get ready for everybody to drop in. Da, 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 da. This is going to be a tough game for us. Oh, yeah, Samardi. That point. We might want to... We need to get into the match and then see what formation he's playing, honestly. We have to get into the match and then see what formation he's playing. Whose forehead's better, Zealand or the chair? I think mine's bigger. Like, if we look at my forehead and then, like, the forehead of the chair, I think I've got a good size advantage. Isn't Italy's right back Di Lorenzo? Isn't the right back Di Lorenzo? Yeah. He's rated as a 7.7. Well, Nico Williams is a 6.9. So, whatever grading system Flash Score is using doesn't necessarily agree with you. But it's clear that the forward lines are where the struggle is happening. We have nobody with over a 7 in the front three of either team. He missed a clear header. Oh, okay. So his rating is dented a lot by the fact that he's missed a really clear header. Williams is tearing him up. SofaScore gives Di Lorenzo a 6.4. That's actually kind of incredible that there's such a big gap. All right, last person setting their team is Big Meaty. Who is he managing? What is requiring this sort of... Chile. I mean, didn't he just lose to Canada? So yes, he probably does need an inquest. I use Flash Score to look at scores. It's just the one that I ended up setting up, and once you go through the effort to set it up on one website, you know, what are you going to do? Argentina, Canada at 8 p.m. I'm going to be watching that in the airport. It's going to be sick. I love Nico Williams. But Lamine Yamal is the main attraction to me if I'm watching Spain. Just watching somebody that young be that good. It's just wild. Rich is ready? No, I know. I mean, I'm just waiting for us to actually get into the match itself. What's that in Euro time? 1 a.m. London time, I believe it kicks off. 1 a.m. London time. Where am I off to? London for the weekend. I'll be able to tell you what it's for later, but I'm going to London this weekend. 2 a.m. for most of Europe. Yeah, but it's Canada, Argentina. Who wouldn't want to watch that? Freaking Canada and Argentina. Yeah, the Copa America, I think, is like earlier in the day than that most of the time. No, tomorrow it's just Peru and Chile at the same time. And then Saturday you get 6 and 9. So 6 would be midnight, most of Europe, 11 p.m. London time. So you get Ecuador, Venezuela, but you don't get Mexico, Jamaica. That'd be too late. Okay, Venezuela and Ecuador. We owe Ecuador. I've inspired the team. You damn right I've inspired the team. We're actually going into this match with a much better mentality than we had before. All right, let's get in a call with old Rich Owens. If he joins the call, I don't know. FMT Rich is who we're playing against. He won with Ecuador against Mexico 1-0. I beat Jamaica 3-2 in our first match with Venezuela. If we win this match, we're basically in the next round. So, come on.
I was just having the exact same conversation with myself. That's really weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
chances.
the way the group has come together. But then again, I'm Venezuela and you're Ecuador, so we're gonna see if we can sneak something by you.
You never know. You never know. I've got a very astute tactic here, which is
I was wondering when that popped up in the opposition instruction screen. I was like, "There's no way he's actually using that," but there is, in fact, you are actually using that.
It's exactly what I'm using. What I've done is I've taken the 5 Ecuadorian players that I'd heard of before tonight's game and started them, and then I've just filled in the blanks with everything else. So
totally respectable move, yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, what performance against Jamaica, by the way?
Yeah, after the 48th minute red card, it was a sweaty game. He hit the bar in the 90th minute, I think, and it should have been a goal. They're a decent team. I think they could give everybody in this group some problems. Leon Bailey's a bit annoying.
I think looking at them, I think this is probably the most balanced group in terms of comparable ability between the 4 teams in it. I think everybody else has got a clearer favourite.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's like Argentina's group should be a joke. And then we're on the easy side of the bracket, which is huge. The other side of the bracket has, I think, the 4 next best teams in this tournament outside of Argentina. And Brazil, US, Colombia, Uruguay. But then, of course, Uruguay just lost to Panama, so who knows?
Who knows?
Copa America is just always a giant rolling disaster. Every time it happens in real life, too. It's just this kind of chaotic mess where nothing makes sense.
Would you have taken Venezuela at the very, very start?
No. Venezuela's entire national team is a bunch of dudes with 13s at every attribute. It's a really weird national pool. I'm pretty sure I have 4 midfielders that are exactly the same. Joseph! Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, Joseph!
Oh, come on. If there's one thing I've got, it's comparatively tall centre-backs. You should be doing better there, boys.
Hey, that's what Jamaica thought they had, but Joseph Martinez ate him for breakfast anyways. It's what he does.
Oh, he's a frightening man. He's a frightening man.
Oh, yes, Jamaica just took the lead against Mexico. Let's go.
Oh.
Mexico crashes and burns. They lose. They get battered everywhere they go. That's what I heard.
Oh, poor Alice.
Why is my center back taking the corners? It's South America, dude. I don't know. I have my assistant coach set up the corner stuff, so clearly he's the best in-swinging foot over there.
That's how it works.
As long as somebody can get the ball to Joseph Martinez, I'm not opposed. The U.S. has an early lead. Brazil, I think, has an early lead, but it's kind of glitching out.
If there's one thing that Brazil need, it's the opposition to score own goals for them, because they're not good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask Ronaldinho, he'll agree.
Managing against Brazil with Costa Rica's got to feel like you're running up a hill both ways in the snow.
Absolutely, it does. That's quite incredible.
Uruguay's back. They're smacking Bolivia around.
I mean, so far we've had the exact same amount of highlights we had in the first half against Mexico. So this is huge. What an improvement. These plucky Ecuadorians.
Just making a few minor adjustments, based off of some of the information that's being presented to me.
I'll tweak away. Oh no, Castillo. What have you done, you silly sausage? He's done himself a mischief. He'll be furious.
Did he get sent off and I just didn't see it?
No, he's just done himself a little injury.
Ah, okay.
Again, okay. I'll be brutally honest with you, not an Ecuadorian footballer that I'm particularly familiar with. So in terms of who comes on to replace him, yeah,
Byron Castillo's actually quite good. I like him. He's usually somebody you can get for pretty. I mean, he used to be somebody you get for pretty cheap on FM. Play right back. Mm-hmm. He's got wing back tendencies and so on.
Nice.
So you knew Valencia, Paez, Caicedo, Estupiñán. Who were the other two that you knew?
Hincapié and Pacho as well. Those are the main ones. And then
nice.
I'm genuinely devastated to find out that Antonio Valencia is long retired. That was heartbreaking for me. But so, years ago, my eldest brother, his wife, used to work for the American government, and so he kind of travelled around the world with her for a number of years. And they lived in Ecuador for 2.5 years. And when he come home to visit, he said the weirdest thing is, like at that time, like he was Valencia was like the biggest player in Ecuadorian football, and everybody you saw had Wigan shirts on, because obviously that was oh, that's disgusting. Oh,
I agree. Disgusting. I agree. That's gross. I don't think it should have happened.
Horrible. That's horrible. I mean, I'm going to applaud it, but at the same time, I'm furious about it. But yeah, it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dudes walking around Ecuador with Wigan shirts with Antonio Valencia on the back, because that was the point of reference. Absolutely sensational.
All right, so we're gonna score then. That's how this works. We've been awakened now. This is the way it worked on the last game. We are now wide awake. Oh, perfect.
Oh, that's horrible. Please get out to him.
Just really happy to see highlights. I forgot what the game looked like.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
What are we, why? He wasn't even trying.
Nothing.
That should be okay, right? Tell me that's okay.
Oh, it's something.
I mean, my goalkeeper is not spectacular, but that should be fine.
Yeah, I don't think he had to be spectacular for that. Speculative, I think, is the word the fictional commentary team would have used for that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
Borderline optimistic.
Well, I think I am going to need to do some figuring in this game.
There's not been a huge amount to go off. I mean, it's been, in terms of the, yeah.
I'll be back.
It flatters me a lot more on paper than it does. No problem, man. No.
All right, so he's using this libero, and this back line is incredibly high. I'm going to take Otero off and put in Kevin Kelsey and just play him as a target forward. I'm going to put him on this side and have Joseph do this, and Kevin Kelsey's going to be there. And then we are just going to we're going to raise our fullbacks. Not have them overcommit, but just be able to meet them farther up the field, because what we're going to do is this. So he's playing that really defensive setup. So what we're going to do is we're going to overload those wings. We're going to play out from the back so that we can kind of draw them forward. But when they have the ball, we want to be able to apply pressure. Jefferson Soteldo is playing like absolute buns right now. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to go with Kevin Kelsey. He literally doesn't do anything except for knock the ball down for the other guys. He moves pretty well. He's got pretty good heading as well. He also can play a little wide target man if I feel like we need it. But we're going to get weird now. We're going to get weird now. Okay. We don't deserve to be losing. He sings you world to a rival. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. You like this? I'm thinking this is fancy. This is fun. You're still preparing something.
I'm so sorry. My body is. I'm ready. I was catching up with the other boys from the pod, just watching the massacre. 6-1 the Costa Rica Brazil game now. That's
yeah. Well, it really Brazil has to win this tournament. They're just the best team in FM in this tournament by a mile.
100%. It's not even close. Not even close.
Instant highlight for Venezuela, clearly.
Oh, that's love.
That's fine. Okay. That's as far as key highlights go, that's probably the best thing I'm going to be able to get.
That's Valencia. You tried so hard.
So
well, that's a shape.
So Mexico didn't score against you guys either. You're just you squeezed the life out of the game with this bad boy.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's not the most, it does a job. It does a job. I'm starting to fall in love with Segundo Volantes. It's fun to say, fun to put in your team. They seem to do.
We are both using one. It's
there you go.
A good sign.
That just speaks to our tactical knowledge, clearly. If anybody disagrees, then they're wrong objectively.
There we go.
Just a little bit more encouragement here, boys, because I'm just a kind person. So gentle clapping from the sidelines. Well done, lads. Well done, lads.
Yeah, why is it so slow between highlights? I don't know.
Yeah.
My match speed between highlights is all the way up, but it is very slow between highlights.
Mm-hmm.
Has been.
Yeah, it's been. Mexico game was a little bit slow as well, which, considering there were no highlights in it, it was weird. Ours took as long as it did previously. Excuse me.
I'm just building up to that miraculous Venezuela goal we're gonna serve up here.
It's coming. It's coming.
Mexico
Late set
equalized. That did. Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
Where's my
See?
secret
See?
weapon? Oh, he missed my secret weapon. Nice.
But you're building back, though. Built back.
Oh,
well.
there he is! Kelsey!
No!
Kevin Kelsey scores! Come on, baby! It actually worked. Oh, he's such a beast.
He looks big. He looks
very,
big in the
very,
match
very
engine.
large mountain of a man.
Oh, that's
And,
frustrating. That's frustrating. That.
Oh, let's go.
Come on.
Well, you know, that's just not the header we were hoping for. Oh, that works though.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Come on,
That's
Soteldo.
unfortunate.
No, Soteldo.
Oh.
You garbage can. So,
please.
No, that's so stupid immediately. Okay, Soteldo, get your ass off the field. You don't deserve to wear the shirt. I think that's everybody knows it. Everybody's saying it behind your back. You don't deserve it. Oh,
say it to his face. He needs to hear it. Purvis. You are absolutely stinking up. 6-2 from Purvis. Took that well, though. Well, that Brazil game's farcical. 2 own goals and a missed penalty, and it's still 6-0. That's sublime. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, boys.
Oh, this. Squeeze. Put the squeeze on. Put the squeeze on. Don't let them build from the back. Don't let them do it.
So bad.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Campana, please. Oh, the hero of San Etienne. It's. Oh, Campana.
It's everybody that I've considered subbing off. It's making these mistakes. That sucks.
Hmm. Oh, well, I've got a soft spot for Campana. Technically the 6th Ecuadorian player I'd heard of, except I didn't know he was Ecuadorian until the squad popped up. So, again, a learning experience for me, if anything.
Oh, we're going to need
Bring
some
it in,
luck
boys.
now.
So the big question is, okay, Mexico and Jamaica are still drawing. Okay.
Yeah, that'll keep me in second if that holds.
Mm-hmm. So it's not like there's no there's no best third place finish for qualification, is there? It's just top 2 from each group. Because maths, that's the right amount of teams, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Counting. It's one of my strong suits. I don't know if you can tell. Dead good at it. I think.
Well, this is where okay. If we actually,
Oh no
we're
no
not.
no 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 no.
Well, I mean, you're up 2 goals. I wouldn't actually worry about it too much. But if we manage, at least help the goal difference here, that'll work. Kelsey, hello. All right. Well, now I think it's probably worth it. Okay.
Yeah, 5 to play. I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, we're gonna do that and might just be able to spice up life a little bit here. That is our goal after all.
You don't have to. There's no don't. It's very sweet of you to offer.
Yeah.
Thank you for offering.
Well, we've already spiced it up. We just need.
Yeah.
We need to take it up to the nuclear spice level with a 3rd goal here.
Is there any need though? Is there realistically any need? I don't know.
Just a highlight.
I don't know if there is.
I want the drama of one more highlight. Is that too much to ask?
Oh, see, I'm a nearly 40-year-old man. I'm very. I don't know if my heart can take it.
Where is he?
Here we go.
Where is he?
No.
Where's Kelsey? Find Kelsey.
No.
Chip it.
Don't find him.
Whoa! All right.
Where are we going?
All right.
Okay.
Okay. We're just, we're getting some depth in our formation. That's all we're doing.
It's you need to start building from the back again, from a corner, clearly. Get out to him.
Wait, he's
Please
back
get
there.
out to him.
He's back there.
No.
He's back there.
No.
No! Again! No! Yes! No! Oh no!
Oh.
Keep going. It keeps going.
No.
It keeps going.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't need to.
No.
See, no. Please. Just kill the highlight. Kill the highlight.
No, I mean,
Just kill it.
Its highlight's already gone on too long. It has to be yours. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah. My name's Rich Owens, and I've just woken my children up, so that's good. That's good. Oh. Goodness me.
Dang.
Wow.
We lived the dream for a brief moment there.
Wow. Oh. At this point, this highlight's just gratuitous. This is unnecessary. Oh.
Fair enough.
Oh, Z. What a game.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much for that, man.
Yep.
Oh, no. Well played. Well played.
Through to the next round. Hopefully I'll be joining you.
Ah, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
See ya.
Good luck. See you. Take care, man. All the best.
Yep, you too. Oh. I think it actually got in my head. He was just telling me stories the whole time. He had this very, like, podunk. I'd never really met him before. He had this very podunk feel, you know? He's just kind of like, aw, shucks, you know? It was almost unsettling. I almost, like, couldn't focus on what I was trying to think about because he would just be telling some story. Just lulled me into some sort of fatherly induced haze. I don't think he was doing it on purpose, but Zealand, see this. Hang fire Z been DC'd. All right, well, let me the group message. We should just be able to reconnect. Goose, thank you so much for the 30 months. You should just be able to reconnect to the game once we continue once. So just let me know. But yeah, once it, like, aren't you Brazil or Argentina? You probably won anyways, so just reconnect to the game. You know, like, I don't think that the result of your match would have been blasted too bad. The draw helps, though. Jamaica and Mexico drawing means that we just need a draw and we're through to the next round. Huge shout out to Kelsey, though. He was eating them alive. Oh. All right, Peru beat Chile 3-2, so a big win for Peru. Argentina beat Canada 1-0. Good match there. Uruguay blows out Bolivia. USA beats Panama. So USA is looking good. Bolivia's in trouble. Brazil with a dominant win over Costa Rica, and Paraguay with an upset of Colombia. All right. So let me see who's in here. Yeah, Gav was coaching Argentina, and he was already in. So just rejoin the game, you know. Argentina did get the win. Okay. Argentina did get the win, so you can rejoin. You should be able to rejoin, same password and everything. All right, so the game's not showing in the search anymore, so we might have a little bit of online game surgery going on. So what's that put the groups at? We've got Argentina at 6, Peru and Canada are at 3, and I think they're about to play each other, which means basically winner take all. Peru has to win, winner or draw, Canada's good. Chile is out. We've got Ecuador is already through. We've got your boy Venezuela, who just needs to not lose to Mexico, and then we will be fine. We will be through to the next round. The U.S. is through. Uruguay and Panama are battling for the second spot. Brazil and Paraguay have already clinched. Colombia and Costa Rica are out. Oh, that's a brutal one for Colombia, but a huge result for Paraguay. Still no? All right. I'm going to have to do some surgery here. Hold on. To like copy my friend code or whatever. So the guy coaching Argentina got kicked out of the game. I think we have to become friends on Steam, and then I can invite him or something. I don't really remember how it works. If only Steam made this more stupid and complicated, that would be really, really helpful. Okay, and you know what doesn't help is just this absolute dog water song. Leave me alone. We actually should be able to vacation to the next match day regardless. So that would be the 28th. So we got the 27th at least. Knock a few days off. Ever thought of doing an OFC Nations Cup streamer tournament? That would be funny. Do I know if the next FM is going to have better new gen faces? Brother, I do not know anything about the next FM. At all. All right, so I think I just did it. I think it worked. I feel like I'm just leading children through this. Own goal? Wait, there was a goal? Sound like Spain had been doing better anyways. Alrighty. Don't get this at all. Own goal, top goal scorer by a mile. Yeah. Can't wait for Todd Bowley to drop $1 million on own goal. Oh my God. All right. We're trying to get him back in. Try 72 million for own goal. I said $1 billion. At least I wanted to say $1 billion. Conor McGregor put 83,000 on Spain to win the tournament. That's nothing. Drake bets like $500,000 on literally everything. The own goal was unfortunate. They're rarely not. You know what I'm saying? They are rarely not. Z, where do you live? Faroe Islands. Is that an acceptable answer? Omaha, Nebraska. Oh, I live in New York. I live in New York. I live in Lady Liberty. I'm in the Torch. My stream room is inside of the Torch. What's my IP address? It's the exact same thing as your social security number. So if you'd care to share that for the class, then then we'll be set. The Rust smell must be intense. In my defense, Rust is an excellent game. Are we going to the 28th? We'll vacation the 28th then. Spin the wheel again if he can't get back in. He's literally managing Argentina, dude. We're thinking maybe it was because we were all on holiday, so all of us were on holiday. Don't hit continue. Uncontinue. Stop hitting continue. We need maybe for the game to not be in motion. That number in the top right needs to say 15, brother. Two people are continuing. Daveness and United City. All right, the game is now not in motion. Hopefully you'll be able to rejoin then. I appreciate the staggered approach between CK3 and Rust streams on YouTube. Like no continuity at all. You're welcome. Glad we could help. Do I watch anyone play Rust? My favorite person to watch play Rust is Harrison H. June. He's the nicest guy of all time. He's absolutely brilliant. He's probably the best Rust player on the planet too. I also watch Willjam. I know Willjam not as well as I know Harrison, but Willjam's fantastic. Also, his videos are so peaceful. He's the only person I've ever seen that can make Rust seem peaceful. 16 streamers at CK3 win. Dude, I don't know if there's 16 streamers on the face of the earth that play Crusader Kings, brother. I don't think, I not at all. Not at all. Flurry Worry? I don't know who Flurry Worry is. I actually feel like I follow that person on Twitch. I feel like I do, but I don't really know. 16-man Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo is pretty sick. Planet Zoo is awesome. Flurry Worry, yeah, I've watched Flurry Worry do. He does a bunch of weird EU4 streams. I've definitely seen that. How long is the flight to London? It's like 7 hours. It's not bad. I am in the literal last row of the plane, so we'll see how that goes. I am in the last row of the plane. Looking forward to that a lot. Yeah, that's going to be sick. I mean, like, there are 58 rows on the flight, and I am in row 58. So, safest seat. So I'm thinking, baby. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I booked it very late, so. Right next to the toilets? Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like in the middle, so hopefully not. Somebody gets food poisoning. It's going to be a long flight. So is it Boeing? I don't know, dude. I am not in the back of the plane by choice. All right, I am not in the back of the plane by choice. I actually feel like all right, we're exiting the game. I just saved it. What does it mean I didn't save it? Oh, fine. I'll save it again. And then I will yeet us out. We're gonna reopen the game. Okay. Gone. No, load. I gotta load my game. Copa America, yay! Come on, I got a huge match coming up here. They're icing me. They are icing me. The Football Manager Online is a sick experience. It's a positively disgusting experience. Brutal and disgusting. No, it's not a whole new tournament. I just closed the save out and reopened it again so people can start rejoining. As we do the rejoin, then maybe that'll fix whatever's going on. Like if I restart the game. So if we can get everybody back in, then we're good to go. Because right now we've got all the Sai, Kev, Dave Ness, and Muno are not in. Oh, new world. Oh, I saw GB. It worked. That's good. We're just waiting for a few other people to get joined up here. We're waiting for Muno and Dave. Waiting for Muno and we're waiting for Dave, and that's what we're doing, brother. Did I have 5 points for holding things up? Yeah, it sounds like the only logical solution. You have a fine voice. Guantanamera. Guajira Guantanamera. Guajira Guantanamera. I'm playing that song. I'm playing it right now. I need that. I don't even know how to spell it. Give me it. We used to sing this song in chorus every year in elementary school. Absolute banger. The lyrics are really complicated. Ida Guantanamera. Guantanamera. Ida Guantanamera. All right, we got everybody. Let's freaking go, baby. Guantanamera, Guantanamera. Who's managing Mexico? I don't know who I'm going up against. The manager of Mexico is... I have no idea. FM Girl. Let's do this. Do-do-do-do. Wait, Rincon and Gonzalez are suspended? What? In this economy? Oh no, I'm missing my left back and ball-winning midfielder. This is not good. But you know what we're doing, though. There's only one way this team works, and it's with big boy Kelsey up top. There's only one way this team works. Ida Guantanamera. Guantanamera. Guajira Guantanamera. Focus, Zealand. Important match upcoming. All right, she's running pretty classic 4-2-3-1. Ache. Santi Jimenez. Guajira Guantanamera. Oh, Guantanamera. Guajira Guantanamera. All right, I am going... We're going to switch things up here. I'm going to take long kicks, and we're going to distribute to Kelsey. We're going to see if we can actually play off of him to get Joseph Martino's, Savarino, and Soteldo involved. Because our passing out of the back was not great in that last game. So we could, we could just kind of send it, maybe take out, play out of defense. We don't need that. We're not trying to swagger our way through the other team here. She's definitely pressing the way that she's playing, too. Oh, yeah, Ronald Hernandez is back. Let's go, baby. Ronald is back. The only guy we don't have on our bench is Martinez, but I'll just put him in there instead of Wilker Fariñez just so we've got an option. Bolivar goes there. Murillo, Maquis, Cordova, Otero, Segovia. Oh, and Jose Martinez. It was controlling the opponent, FM girl. All right, my team is so ready, though. This is going to be fun. I think it could work. I think it could work. Let's friggin' see if it does. Kevin Kelsey, our secret weapon up top. He was electric in the last. He was electric in the last game. He was electric. Spain can be up 5-0. I mean, it's the classic Spain story, but they're still up 1-0. You know? Oh, if we win, we are going. Well, if we don't lose, we are going to the knockouts over Mexico and Jamaica. I'm going to accidentally mud CONCACAF here. Oh, here we go. We can do this. Not an easy group. I mean, no group is an easy group to get out of with Venezuela, but getting Venezuela to the last 8 of Copa America would be a wonderful tournament for these boys. We showed a lot of spirit against Ecuador. We showed great resilience against Jamaica. Now I would like we're scoring plenty of goals. I would like for us to really get stuck into our defense. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, baby. Against our hated rivals, Mexico. We're going to do it. Easy claps. Have I seen Kevin Kelsey in his MLS? Wait, he plays in MLS? Who is this magic man that has 2 goals for us in this tournament? All right. He plays for, is that Cincy? He's loaned out from Donetsk to FC Cincinnati. He has 4 goals in 8 games. Well, I believe it. He's a beast. Look disheartened. Well, sorry, Yanel. Everybody else felt like the pressure was lifted. I delegate this so that I don't have to do it again. Okay. Let's freaking go. Let's get in the call. Let's freaking go. Let's do this. Hello, how are you doing?
I am doing great. So while we were doing all of the waiting, which was a while, we decided that we would listen to the Mexican national anthem twice.
It is actually a pretty stirring national anthem, so.
It really is. We loved it in our channel. We were absolutely dancing along with that. And the thing is as well, it's not exactly a short national anthem either. It's
no.
3 minutes and 40 seconds. So good though.
casual 4 minutes. No, they're very they're intense about that stuff.
Yeah,
But,
pretty good.
Yeah, no, I
Right,
mean
let's
we
try and get our first win here, Z.
Oh, let's go, Kelsey! Yes! Go on,
Great start.
Kevin! Go on, Kevin! Kevin! Oh, a legend
He's
has
pretty decent.
a legend's been born. Kevin Kelsey.
God, Z, you've got an easy game here. I have done awful in this tournament so far.
Well, in your defense, Mexico is actually just bad. I don't know why.
Yeah.
They just are.
Yeah, we were talking about it when we've been talking about it in my chat, like, and we were talking about it with Breezy as well. And it just seems like all the good Mexican players have either come to the end of their careers or they've retired.
Yeah, they just don't. I mean, I get to watch them a lot, obviously, because the U.S. plays them all the time, and they just don't. There's not like a spark for them anymore.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of Mexican League players that don't have that European edge. Oh, Severino!
Wow.
Oh, it's dreamland for the Venezuelans.
Misery for the Mexicans.
But I do appreciate the alliteration.
Oh, my word. We are absolutely getting dumped on today.
I mean, we scored from our first 2 shots. Sometimes it just do be like that.
And unfortunately, we also have an injury. So that's not great. Doesn't help that was it. We've had like 2 shots on target and they've both gone in.
Well, oh, this is where is he? Where's Kevin Kelsey? Hit it to Kelsey. That's not even
this.
Kelsey.
Are you actually joking? This is a nightmare for us.
Yes. This is not how I expected this game to go. We've been.
That's how any of us expected this game to go.
Oh. The vuvuzelas.
Literally 3 shots on target.
It's the Venezuelan way. You know, the efficiency and the. So we train.
It's pretty efficient, I'll give you that.
No, we are. The way we've played this so far is we've just been a nightmare to defend in the air, and
Okay.
that. But the second goal, we haven't really scored a goal that looked like that yet. We've actually we've scored a lot of goals, but our defense has been a little shaky. There's Kelsey. Oh. See, this Kevin Kelsey guy is a very large human being, and we've latched onto that.
It's working for you, I'll give you that.
It is.
Oh, 19 jumping reach, that's ridiculous.
Especially in Copa America, where the back lines aren't exactly the beefiest.
Oh yeah, like ours is awfully, like we don't really, like you were saying just a moment ago, I think our best defender is like Edison Alvarez, and he's not really like just an out and out defender either.
Yeah, he's a defensive midfielder most of the time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of at the point where I have to play him at centre back because we're looking that bad.
So I'm just over the moon. I was really sweating this.
No, you're good. You're good.
We blew it against Ecuador, and that was
don't we have to die?
bitter. This group was very interesting when I looked at it the first time. It's like I think the most balanced group in the tournament.
Yeah, I was kind of like happy that I got Mexico, but then like that was me kind of basing Mexico off what Mexico had been before.
Oh, we're so stupid.
Maybe game, or like one more and then maybe game on.
No, I took off play out of the back this game because we've conceded a goal that looks like that in every game we've played. Like we're just a gaggle of idiots, really. I don't know why we insist on doing that.
A gaggle of idiots, 3-1 up against Mexico. Can't be too
Yeah,
bad.
well, I mean, sometimes you can win on vibes alone, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. And it's working well for you. Oh, look when you centre backs. 17 jumper reach, 16 jumper reach. God, such a good squad. Like,
Well, they're
such a tall squad.
yeah, we are tall. We have a discernible advantage. We have quick wingers and tall guys, but we don't have normally what is the key. We don't have talent. So we compensate for that with being a one-trick pony. But hey,
If your pace video is anything to go about, sometimes you just need that one trick.
yeah,
Kind of washed up in the game, do you know what I mean?
you put them in, yeah, exactly. I think that definitely helped my team selection for this. Oh, have it, Joseph.
All right, I am going to have to make some changes here, Z, because we are doing awful.
by all means, by all means.
I don't think it's going to help, though. That is kind of the issue.
One goal provides the lifeline, but you guys need 3 if my math is right. So hopefully,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Like it's probably not going to happen, but we can give a fight. We can fight it, even if we're not going to actually get the victory. Right, let's see how that does.
I think what also helps is I've been listening to a Latin music playlist the entire time to get in the mood.
That would help a lot. Like,
It's
although
very
the Mexican national anthem clearly didn't help me,
Yeah, well,
as awesome as it was.
it's not helping them in real life either. So
Yeah, you've done absolutely stunning in this game. Fair play, like Venezuela, like to get through this group, really impressive. I'll give you that, Z.
it's not done yet.
I just noticed Panama are currently 4-0 up against Bolivia.
Whoever's managing Bolivia's mailed it in a little while ago. I noticed that. Well, I mean, also Bolivia is startlingly bad. They're by far the worst team in South America. Like if you look at their pool, they're just they're really abysmal.
Yeah.
I'm just making some changes for the legs here. Okay, boys, get out there. Do good. Kelsey is off.
Kind of have to go a bit more attacking here. Try and push for anything.
My God, Panama just scored again.
Ridiculous, right? It's so good.
Chile got a red card in the 6th minute against Argentina. I just know Dan is losing his mind over there. The dream has died for Jamaica. Uruguay might be out. Who's the other team in that group? It's Oh, Panama. Panama's gonna make it to the knockouts. That's insane. They're so bad.
Yeah, it's really awesome. They essentially knocked out Uruguay there, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh!
Yeah.
This was the dream game for us to play at exactly the right time. My condolences, because I'm assuming you probably should have beat Jamaica. It looked like you were just trying to battle back from their early goal.
Yeah, that was the issue against Jamaica. We definitely the better the team. It was close. It wasn't like it was a one-sided game or anything, but possession-wise, chances, we were the better the team. But it is what it is, and I will be going home early.
Well, half of us have to.
Yeah. Go on, 5-1.
I mean, that would. I need to save something for the next round if I'm gonna have a chance. I think I have Argentina for crying out loud. Yeah.
Well, you absolutely dominated that one as well. It wasn't like it was like close.
That was, yeah. I mean, we scored on our first 3 shots. The first one was a tap in, which was great, but that was just. Sometimes you play a match and everything goes your way.
Yeah, and it
it's just-
definitely did there.
Yep. Well, I'm sorry that your tournament has come to a close, but thank you so much for playing.
I deserved it. I deserved it. It's come to a close with which I deserved.
All right. I'll see you in another one, I'm sure,
Thank
soon.
you very much, Z. You take care, friendo. Thank you very much
You
for the
too.
invite as well.
Of course. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye. She's always a pleasure. But also, and this is really important. Yes! Yes! Come on, boys! Come on, Vuvuzelas! Come on! Oh, yeah, baby. All right, Brazil's good. Uruguay's losing to the U.S. 4-1. So, got that going. We just took Venezuela to the knockouts of it. I think I play Argentina. As long as they do the draw the same way that they should, Ecuador is going to win its match, so I'm not getting first. We needed Jamaica to win, which they're not. Ecuador's winning by 3, so that's over. I'm totally playing Argentina in the quarters. Then it'll be Ecuador, Canada, Argentina, Venezuela. Then it'll be USA, Paraguay, and Brazil, Panama. That's what we're shaping up with in the quarterfinals. Yeah, Jamaica's not going to get it done. They had a goal earlier, but they were making it close for a while. But Ecuador's up 5-2 now, so I think it's done. The only matches still going are the U.S. Paraguay one, Argentina, Chile, and Colombia, Costa Rica. Colombia's getting to have some fun though with a dominant performance over Costa Rica. We've got a pretty big job to do. Panama won 7-0. Who was coaching Bolivia? Who was managing Bolivia? Cy Maggio lost 7-0 to Panama with the Bolivian national team? Bro, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. There's no way they're that bad. Al Granaz, I mean, he's pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they are just that bad. Jaume Cuellar. Yeah, they are just... Oh, Saavedra's all right. Erwin Saavedra's all right. I've used him before. Boris Cespedes. They really are that bad. They're significant... Oh, he's decent. Jorge Enrique Flores. They are definitely worse than me. Which, we're kind of the other team. Jesus Sagredo. Carlos Lamp. Sick. Ugh. FM Girl, thanks for raiding in. Sorry. Sorry about that result. Jamaica got somebody sent off. Just right at the end there. Oh, I can't wait to get blown out by Argentina. Let's go. This might actually work. What we're doing might work. Argentina's short as hell, dude. They're short as hell. This might actually work. It might work. To Red by Taylor Swift. Losing games is something we've never known. Flying in the air through the danger zone. 40-yard strikes are like scoring a tap in an empty net. And scoring goals was Kev. Scoring goals was Kev. I just don't know if I've heard Red by Taylor Swift. I feel like that's good. I feel like that's really good, but I can't quite pull Red by Taylor Swift out of my... And scoring goals was Kev. The scoring goal, that's And everything was red. I know that part of the song. Like, if Kevin Kelsey can power us to a win over Argentina, then we would be playing Canada or Ecuador in the semifinal. Actually, no, we wouldn't. Would we? I actually have no idea. All right. Yeah, if you're the Reggae Boys, you got to be proud of getting a point off of Mexico, obviously. I think probably the worst experience was Bolivia. You lost all 3 games and got blown out in a larger amount every single time. Who's this guy that scored the hat trick? Ismael Diaz, who plays for Católica in the Ecuadorian League. It's actually not terrible. Ismael Diaz. Not terrible at all. You would play, yeah. I think we would play somebody from the other side of the bracket. I don't think we would stay on our side of the bracket. So I don't know who we would play. But also, I'm talking about a game against Argentina. So we'll see. That was a nice goal by Segovia late in that match. No idea what the issue was with Uruguay, but my lord. Hey, it's all right. You made the U.S. look good, and that's exactly what I'm hoping for, Armstrong. You also had a magic run with Austria in the Euros. You know, it's just the way it is. Yo, Yabe, thank you so much for raiding in. Everybody say hi to Yabe. I'm so excited to hang out in, 2 weeks? At TwitchCon. And then I'm going to go and hang out with Nim and Yabe in Sweden for a couple of days. Didn't mean to dox them like that, but is he drunk? No. I'm high on life. We're playing in this, like, we put together a streamer tournament for Copa America, and we're playing that. It's actually a lot of I'm high on victory, actually. I am high on victory. If swapping teams this time around means you get all the way with an underdog, then I'm all for it. Vamos vuvuzelas. Thank you. Vamos vuvuzelas. Maybe I am drunk. Vamos vuvuzelas. Argentina. Alrighty. Can't wait. Ecuador, Canada, Brazil, Panama. Oh, I would play the U.S. or Paraguay, which is probably the U.S. Oh my! I mean, look, it is a snowball's chance in hell we can get through Argentina, obviously, but having to play the U.S. in a semifinal in the Copa America would be tough. But we are playing on 4th of July, so hell yeah, brother! And we're getting some nice rest before the match. D-Boy, thanks for raiding in, dude. Hope you enjoyed your time at the tournament. I'm sorry it's over. Am I following the Euros? Absolutely, Yabe. It's kind of my job, you know. But I've been following the Euros. I was looking for Norway and Sweden, but I couldn't find them. I must have just looked on the wrong website or something. I'm sure they're there. Oh, yeah, true. Yabe's half French. I forgot. I'm French when it comes to football. Fair enough. Fair play. You got me there. I got nothing on the French. That is totally fair. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Norway are still reeling from the Scotland game. Aren't we all? Still vibing to my Latin tunes, baby. I'm playing Gavin, Argentina next. All right, What is the what seems to be the issue? All right. Everybody else is on vacation. I don't really know. Shall we progress, game? Thank you. There we go. Now it's moving. Yeah, I know it was just me, but it wasn't moving. It said it was just me up in the top corner, and it still wasn't moving. I was just sitting here with a dumb look on my face, all freaking confused. Okay. We are in the quarterfinals of this tournament. We are taking on Gav, who is managing Argentina because he got a really lucky spin on the wheel. These are the final groups. Absolutely unbelievable stuff from Venezuela, picking up 2 wins against the CONCACAF frauds. USA and Panama, though, carrying the CONCACAF flag into the next round. There was 1 draw in the entire group stage, and it was Jamaica and Mexico. Every other match, every other group was 9-6-3-0, which is crazy. What a performance by Canada as well. The only CONCACAF team that didn't make it out of the groups was Mexico. And Jamaica. Sorry, there's 5 of them. I forgot. Mexico and Jamaica. And I was the one that vanquished them both. The leader for rating in the entire tournament is Malik Tillman. Josef Martinez is second. Kevin Kelsey's second for the Golden Boot right now, behind Campana. And he didn't even play the first game. That's 2 matches and 3 goals for Kevin Kelsey. Oh, and Costa Rica. Like I said, there were 6 teams from CONCACAF in the tournament. And Costa Rica's out. Jamaica and Mexico are out. But 3 of the CONCACAF teams have made it to the next round. Like I was saying. Yeah, Costa Rica's goal difference was a little brutal. Yeah, Costa Rica's terrible in FM. They're better in real life than they are in FM. They are terrible. Panama, Brazil, Venezuela, Argentina. If either of us win, it's a ridiculous upset. Canada, Ecuador, US, Paraguay. That's probably the best game. But hey, who am I kidding? Bro, we can do this. Of course we can do this. Of course we can do this. Do. How do I have 12 subs and I still don't know who I want to bring off? I'm going to bring out Jose Martinez. The 2 Martini are going to be off the bench. Okay, what is he doing? Why are you doing the same thing I'm doing? It's the exact same formation. Oh, all right. I have no advice for instructions in this time. Well, don't be that scared of them. All right, come on, seriously. I don't think he played Messi in the last match, so we'll wait to put those instructions on until the start of the match. We'll see how he comes out early. Yeah, we're not playing out of the back. I really, really, really like the way we played last time. And so we are gonna do that again. And here's to it working. I really like the way we played last time. I think it was super effective. We're going to slow the game down with that, and we are going to Yeah, we're gonna play for set pieces as well. All right, it's showtime, baby. It's friggin' showtime. Knockouts now. Yeah, he selected Messi for this one. That's fair. No pressure. Literally no pressure at all. I trust you guys. Hopefully that matters now, but it doesn't. All right.
Hello, Zealand.
If I do anything in this match, we have already outkicked all of our expectations. If I do anything here,
It's 6 points for Venezuela. It's really good.
we smoked Mexico, so that gives me some hope, because we absolutely smoked Mexico.
Yeah, it could happen. It could happen.
But you might be the only other person in the tournament using. But we're using this formation in a very different way than you are. So hopefully we'll be fine.
I mean, I have multiple save tactics. This is just one of them. So just plug it in and play. Really, that's the plan anyway. However, I did play the famous circle against Big Meaty and scored 3 goals. So
that's good. Yeah, he seemed to be frustrated with Chile early and often.
Yeah, it didn't go too well for him, but yeah, it's it's the nature of the Copa America, I suppose.
All right, every minute that goes off that clock without a highlight is a victory for Venezuelans everywhere. Away! You come on. Of all the ways to give the goal up, guys.
I mean, I literally have this on my soundboard, so I am going to play it because this is the only opportunity I will ever get.
Don't ever come at the corner, King!
It's the only opportunity I'll ever have.
We actually have a very tall team. That's just incredibly disappointing.
Yeah, Simeone is the only player in my team with any jumping reach, so these things happen. I wasn't expecting to score any set pieces today, so sorry about the delay as well. I've got no idea what was going on. So
yeah, no, I probably should have just reset the game earlier. That's a pretty easy solution.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have been happy for it to AI for the game with Dan, because I mean I was through anyway. So
yeah, I knew that was fine.
But
It's just all right. Please be the moment. Oh, that's not it. That's so not it.
Christian Romero with the excellent step. I mean, arguably the pass was offside. But, yeah. This is a swimming start, I'm not going to lie.
Not the type of goals that we can give up and win this game, just to be honest. The only goals we can give up if we were going to win this game are like bangers from outside the box, or we get passed all the way through and dribbled.
Yeah, absolutely.
Certainly can't give up another one from here.
Not really simple goals as well, because I mean this is a game where you do have to be really tight defensively, and sometimes the match engine just will not let you do that. How has Simeone not scored that?
It's actually somebody listening to instructions there. None of this playing out of the back nonsense. Okay, well,
just go for it. It is really all I can suggest.
Just have not been able to take away that corridor of space behind. They're just dropping balls in there all day.
Yeah. It's. I mean, the wheel giveth, the wheel taketh. I mean, I got lucky last week with Portugal, lucky this week with Argentina. It helps. Owen and Canada did really well at kind of keeping us out. I think we had like 30 odd shots and 15 on target or something, kept it to 1-0. Oh, okay. That was a first half.
Tough half. All right, I'll be back for the second. We just can't. I can't take away the space that they're playing with there. So we're gonna try to make the game feel different here in the second half and just change the game here. All right, some of the ratings out there are really bad, so we're going to look to make some changes just to get some guys out there that aren't quite as disheartened. Yosef Martinez is going to come off for, I think I'm just going to go Joe Murillo. Because he is just a, I mean, come on, it said he can play striker. Just not complete forward, fair enough. He can play the advanced forward role and just run off it. Gonna be a little bit more direct here. He's definitely got a really high back line, so we might be able to catch them for one there. And then Darwin Maquis is going to come in for Jefferson Soldado. It's going to give us some pace. I mean, look, if we manage a comeback in this game, then we're doing something absolutely unheard of. I don't know. I don't even know if it's possible at this point, but we'll try.
It would be, like, a couple of goals back would be nice to make it interesting.
I'm sorry, I'm giving you a boring quarterfinal. Oh, come on. Just give me a break. Really? The one guy that can bring me back in this game gets hurt?
Oh, no, not Kelsey. No. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that might sink us. He's a goal machine, but he is now out.
Yeah, he bagged a couple in the Ecuador game, didn't he?
Yeah, he has 3 goals in the tournament.
Yeah.
Well, 1 would be a start.
Would definitely have us thinking, that's for sure.
Whoa, there we go.
Whoa.
Severino.
Hello.
Yes,
There we go.
it had to
No,
be.
no.
It had to be. It had to be that. Oh, that sucks.
Good block. Really good block.
All right, I'm going to put in just the dumbest player of all time now. And we're just going to see if he can do something.
Yeah.
My favorite dumb player. What does he want to do? Oh, yeah, attack. Okay. You can do that.
A couple of changes myself. Probably take my booked players off. Don't want them getting suspended.
Halftime changes are working. We're just not scoring.
Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, that's all right. He can stay on. It's fine. I didn't want to bring Di Maria on, but he can stay on.
Really padding my XG here, but not doing anything with it. No goals
You're having a
and
lot,
2
you're having
XG.
a lot of chances. Yeah, just the highlights are just not showing them.
No, none of them are even key highlights for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy. I had the same thing against. I think I had the same thing against Owen though. Yeah, with the 30 odd shots, it was just. I think we saw maybe 5 of them. Kind of bizarre.
All right, I would normally be praying for Kelsey here, but see if we can just find a way. Oh, come on. We're there,
Yeah,
we're there.
My centre back's chasing for it, so I think you're all right. Oh no, it might have been Lautaro actually.
There you go.
No,
All
it was
right.
the centre back.
Come on, Darwin. Oh, there we go. That was on. No, it wasn't. It was not.
The flag is up.
He's every time the flag's up, he's offside. There's no exceptions.
Yeah.
So there we go.
No, I've had a few in my save where the flag was up, or I've seen it in drafts and whatnot where it was onside.
God, that's
Bolivar's on. I think
ridiculous.
Bolivar's on. But 2D, so.
Come on, give me 0.12 more XG. There we go. I out XG'd you. Take that, cat. Take that. Yeah. Out XG'd by Venezuela. We'll never sing that.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Whatever, man. Whatever. All right, whatever. We out XG'd Argentina and lost with a disallowed goal that shouldn't have been disallowed. This is bull. We didn't do well enough to limit him early in that game. We got on our horse in the second half and played a lot better, but that was it's tough to go down 3-0 in a situation where I actually think we played pretty well. Our second half adjustments were excellent. Shout out to Panama for keeping the dream alive. US is going to the semifinal and will play Argentina. Yeah, we were the team that got spanked, so whatever, man. We got we got out of the groups, We got Venezuela out of the groups. We beat Mexico and Jamaica. If we'd had Kevin Kelsey for a full 90 minutes, who knows what we would have been capable of, But giving up a goal on the corner in the 5th minute, you could just tell it was going to be a bad day there. Panama has officially been eliminated, but what an effort from the Panamanians, from Hood Gaming with Panama. It's Brazil, Argentina, and oh my goodness, Ecuador just scored 2 in the last. Ecuador scored in the 77th and 82nd minute to flip around to 1-0 Canada lead. So it's looking like Argentina, Brazil, Ecuador, US, unless Canada's got something special. GG's, dude. Thank you for the 29 months. Ugh. Whatever. Oh, that sucked. Second half changes were meant. We just didn't score at all. Yeah, if only, it's tough because obviously they were complacent too, but we just gave them a little too much space to play those balls over the top early on in that game. That's where they were getting everything. But we did not play terribly. All right, all the games are over. Ecuador has won 2-1 against the Maple Messi in Canada, which means it will be Argentina, US, Brazil, Ecuador. We will see if we get the Super Classico final or if somebody is going to be able to pull off an upset here. Oh, dude. We were so close. We gave it a real effort. Almost had Brazil, Argentina, USA, Canada. That would have been fun. The problem is the USA and Canada would have been playing Brazil and Argentina. US Ecuador final. It's what dreams are made of, right? When's the next match? The semifinals on the 9th. So I'm the host. So we stay in, but we'll pull up the streams and watch. So that's all right, we'll pull up Gav, who just beat me. We'll pull up... who's Brazil? The lucky duckling that got Brazil, that's been United City the whole time. All right, United City. I don't even follow him. My bad. And then the U.S. is Hood Game or Daveness. Sorry, Daveness. Hood Gaming was Panama, who put together a very good group stage and honestly put together a very good performance against Brazil. So Daveness, and then our fourth contender is Ecuador, which is all Rich Owens, who beat us in the group stage too. All right. I will tell them to vacay. It seems is the 9th. Make sure on your end. Condolences to the losers and me. Condolences to the losers and me, as we have been knocked out with Venezuela in the quarterfinals by Argentina. God, there was a version of that where we managed to come back, wasn't there? With that second half, there was a version of that where we pulled that comeback off. That would have been magical. The friggin' chances we had, there was a version. To the loot. I just put in the Discord, I said I want the world to know I beat Argentina on XG and that matters. Doctor Strange, yeah, he can find the one universe where we actually pulled off a second half comeback. Oh, dude, I'm frustrated. We were there. We were there. Oh. Okay. I just hate losing. I know. Oh. I wasn't gun shy. I mean, if we go stupid aggressive against Argentina, very easy to get waxed that way too. I'm guessing you lost Argentina. Yeah, I did lose. Stunner. I know. I did lose to Argentina. Now it's Argentina, US, Ecuador, Brazil, and the matches should be kicking off. Oh, almost fell. The matches should be kicking off right about now. Trying to get on my little balance board thing. Are you playing my home country? If your home country is Venezuela, then I was, yes. So we've got, there's Rich, there's Dave. He's sizing up the US team here, so we'll go full screen. We're riding along. So this is Dave. He's the coach of the US team. We'll get Rich, and there is the coach of Brazil, United City FM. Leading Brazil all the way, and then there is Gav, who's coaching Argentina into the semifinal. So we've got all 4 streams up. They should be... Are they all ready to go? I mean, none of them have continued yet. I think they're all working on their tactics right now. They're getting their teams set up. So this is what the Ecuadorian team looks like. See, I love Campana. Campana's freaking awesome. It's a good team, but playing against Brazil is a whole other ball of wax, you know. He's the guy that got super lucky. I'll go top right. He's the guy that got super lucky. Grabbed Brazil off the wheel. I feel like if you get Brazil, if you don't win the entire thing, you just feel terrible. So we're waiting on one of them. Now we're ready to go. Okay. So USA, Argentina. That's what we're looking at right now. Gav and Dave. Dave starting Zach Steffen in goal. Is he still? He's not the best. He's not the best goalkeeper on the database. I think it's Matt Turner. I rate Campana's really good. He's just stuck behind Luis Suarez at Inter Miami, but Campana's got a lot of game. I think he'll have a big Copa America. Also, when you sim stuff forward with Ecuador, he always pops off at major tournaments with Ecuador. Very, very reliably pops off with major tournaments with Ecuador. Is he ahead? I think he might be ahead. All right, we'll ride along. I think both matches are underway. We've got a highlight in Ecuador, Brazil. Here comes Ecuador. Castillo. Oh, it is. No, it's not Ecuador. It's Brazil. It's got to be Brazil. Rodrigo, Neymar, Douglas Luiz. He's just walking in, and it's an easy goal for Brazil and United City. I mean, look, there's two obvious underdogs here, the U.S. and Ecuador. If either one is able to win, it's a big story. But Brazil has grabbed the lead early. Rich Owens maybe can see a bit of the writing on the wall there. We do have a highlight. And Argentina has scored. And Dave can also see the writing on the wall. It looks like we're destined for a legendary Super Classico final. Because it's an early goal for Argentina against the U.S. It's Garnacho, and then it's just like the ultimate chaos goal for Argentina. The upset dream is dying. We're waiting for a highlight, and we've got a highlight, but it's for Argentina. It's Garnacho. Oh, no, it might be the U.S. Steffen with a saucy ball to Pulisic, who I think this might actually be the U.S. Musa, Adams. Nope. Loose touch from Pulisic. Here comes Argentina. Oh, Anthony Robinson, work rate merchant. He definitely has play out of the back on. Steffen is not. Oh, Steffen panicked. And yet Ricardo Pepi has won the ball. Oh my goodness, here comes the U.S. Gio Reyna. Reyna. It's Tillman. It's Pepi. I don't know if that was onside. I think it is. It looked like it was onside there. The United States has scored against Argentina. 2-0 Brazil. It's toast. United City FM's just, talking about what he had for lunch today or whatever. It's toasted. It's done. It's over. Brazil untouchable. But the United States has tied it up with Argentina, and there is a highlight. Lautaro Martinez. Oh, that was a good-looking ball, but Anthony Robinson is there. Just a terrible outlet pass to Pulisic, but somehow the U.S. has kept it. Musa with the underlap. Gio Reyna. Oh, this might be something. Pepi. Joe Scally's there. Joe Scally's in on goal, and the United States leads. In the first 16 minutes, it's Joe Scally for the U.S. 2 shots, 2 goals, roll tide. The U.S. leads Argentina. And now we'll shift over to Gav to see how he's adjusting. Thought it was going to be an easy one. Walked an early goal in, but now the United States has scored 2. Brazil in cruise control with a 2-goal lead. It was Douglas Luiz and then Vinicius. And oh my goodness, it's a highlight with a U.S. throw-in. It's Anthony Robinson. It's Pepe. Oh my God. Oh, the United States is feeling it, baby. The U.S. is feeling it. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? They won their group, controlled Paraguay in the quarterfinal, and now find themselves with a lead over Argentina in the semifinal of Copa America. Pulisic. Oh, it's Tillman. It's Joe Scally, who's been a menace on this side. Adams, Pulisic. Pulisic! There were openings there. Gav's got some figuring to do. You can see the stress. He's wearing it on his face here. He had Portugal in the Euros, but succumbed to an underdog effort from Austria. He gets Argentina here. It's been par for the course. He's won every game he's played, including against us. But now the United States has thrown a monkey wrench into the system here in the semifinal. Oh, I'm on the wrong spot. You believe me. You believe me. You understand. It is a highlight right before halftime. Reyna, Ricardo Pepi, Anthony Robinson. He's got it wide. It's a floated ball to Tillman. The U.S. size is causing problems. The U.S. size is causing problems. And it's halftime with the U.S. 2. Argentina. Oh, my dude, it's 4-0. Oh. Nobody has beaten Brazil, man. He's got Brazil absolutely humming. They are smacking Ecuador around. Oh, no. Oh, no. We'll check in on Rich Owens, who's guided Ecuador to a brilliant tournament with 4 wins from 4, but Brazil just a far too big a river to cross. A little 4-2-3-1 with a couple of defensive midfielders has turned Brazil into an unstoppable madness. We'll see what tweaks Gav's making here. Gav's got some tweaks he needs to make here. And we are into the second half. Brazil is steamrolling Ecuador on their way to the Copa America final. Will the U.S. or Argentina join them? It's the United States with the lead after an early Argentina goal was erased and overturned. Tillman. Oh, he's got behind him here. It's Tillman! Oh, the U.S. should be winning by more. Oh, the U.S. should be winning by more, dude. The highlight continues. Musa. Scally. Oh my goodness, Tillman again. And it's a penalty. Tagliafico's pulled him back from behind and Gav knows it. Gav knows it. It's a penalty won by Malik Tillman. And the United States is a pin to go up 3-1. Who's taking it? It's Ricardo Pepi. And it's 3! The United States leads 3-1 after going behind early to Argentina. Unbelievable. We'll check in on Daveness. He's not even overreacting at this point. He's believing in the process. He's believing in the team. He has guided the U.S. to the semifinals of Copa America. We'll take a brief look over here, and it is already over. Brazil 4, Ecuador 0. Both of them now finding out that the U.S. is all of a sudden on the move, and they're on the move again. Oh, my goodness. The U.S. should have... The U.S. is a team with the chances, dude. Ricardo Pepi skying what looked like a pretty rudimentary finish. The U.S. has over 3 XG. All of Argentina's XG comes from their goal in the first 6 minutes because it was a tap-in that hit the post and then another tap-in after that. It was over 1 XG on that one play. Gav is going up against it now. And he's going to get in the weeds here tactically to see if he can find a way to overturn what is a stunning semifinal result here. Oh, this highlight could switch things up. Looks like an Argentina highlight. Messi on the ball, but it's a turnover. But Tillman's passed it back to the fullback, Molina. Garnacho's over there. Stefan makes a mistake. Oh, it should have gone in, but it's blocked by the defense. Stefan was out of his goal, but they can't put the ball in the net. And it stays 3-1. Oh, you can smell the freedom in McDonald's from here. The United States looking at a Copa America final against Brazil. Oh my goodness, it's a corner. It's a corner for the U.S. Miles Robinson hits the outside of the post. Looks like it was covered if it was on target, so not a crazy chance. Did he just take Messi out? He did. He just took Messi out of the game. He's bringing in Di Maria and Lucas Ocampos, and he's out of subs because he didn't notice them. He just took Messi out. Messi on the 6.4, and he's had enough. Messi's out of the game. That's how you know he's really reaching into the bag now. 15 minutes to go, down 2 to the United States. Oh, it was a fake highlight. Gav needs a highlight of any kind here. He's got 10 minutes left. He needs a highlight of any kind. All right, he's thrown the lines forward. But the United States, with just stoppage time to play and a 2-goal lead, Daveness guiding America. Oh, and there's a highlight, and it looks like it's for the United States. It's Florin Balogun! And it's one more for the road! It's the U.S. 4-1! It's an all-time scoreline for the U.S. Florin Balogun with an excellent finish. If it couldn't be me with Venezuela, you know. A big run from the U.S. Oh, long shot there for Julian Alvarez. Argentina took the lead in the 10th minute. And it looked for all the world like it was going to be a Super Classico in the final. But Daveness has guided the United States to the Copa America final. 1 win away from a major tournament victory with the U.S. That means Gavin has been eliminated in the semifinal with Argentina. A solid run, 4 wins from 4 to that point, and we now have United City FM, the prohibitive favorite with Brazil, who will go up against Daveness with the United States. I've got to continue the game, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can we get some Dave Ball into the U.S. national team in real life? That'd be awesome. Wow. Come on, Dave. Freaking come on, Dave. All right, the final game is not been drawn yet. We have to continue again. All right. Then we'll do the interviews. We just got to get to the match day first. Of course, Rich. That was a hell of a run. Made Ecuador look very good. But Brazil is a different animal, and sometimes a team like that gets rolling early, and there's just not much you can do. Has it been drawn now? Tell me it's been drawn. Oh, goodness gracious. Continue. Will I get Neymar play? Because it's just the act, like, you just get presented with the national team pool. It's not updated with injuries or anything, but you get presented with the national team pool. You can pick whoever you want. All right, so the final is on July 14th. Got it. On the way, brother. On the way. We vacation to the 14th. Hey, I got Venezuela to the quarterfinals. We lost Argentina, but we actually out-XG'd Argentina, which we later discovered was signs of things to come, you know? Signs of things to come. No, we're not playing the third place game. Nah. You're only in it to win it, baby. Once you can't win the tournament anymore, you're out. You're out of there. Ended up being a pretty sick game, even though it was simulated. All right, it's time. The final of Copa America. Unbelievable. Scenes. We've got our two heroes that will join up for an interview at some point, but first they have to set up their teams. Daveness leading the United States into an improbable final against Brazil. He has already beaten Argentina. United City FM. Feels like he's got his hands on a weapon of mass destruction here. Drawing Brazil off the wheel with an opportunity to deliver the goods. And the goods have been delivered. We're watching you guys set your tactics up right now.
Oh, what a tactic it is. Kind of not, but it's good, it's working. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
So we'll start with Kev, United City. It seems like you're kind of done with setting stuff up. Congratulations on what has been a very Brazil-esque tournament. I'm assuming this is what you were hoping to pull off when you saw the wheel was in your favor.
I was. I mean, there's a moment of being absolutely petrified that you're going to go out on the group stage and make yourself look stupid. But somehow we didn't manage to do that. We've made it, and it's been good fun. They're Brazilian players. They know how to kick a football. So yeah, in they go, and off they've gone. It's been good, really good. I'm looking forward to this next one.
And who do you think's been the key player so far for this Brazilian team? Who's done the most work?
Ooh, that is a tricky one. I've pretty much played my entire squad at some point this evening, pretty much at various points along the way. I think the engine room is good, but you've got to be looking at someone like Gabriel Jesus, has got a bunch of goals for me this evening. He's on, 4 in 4, so he's probably it, but he's just ably supported by pretty much everybody, let's face it.
That is definitely the truth. And then on the other side, there's Daveness. You've guided the United States to an improbable final with a come-from-behind demolition of Argentina. Was this your goal, or are you surprised to be here?
I'm fully surprised. I thought maybe we could make the semi-finals if we didn't bump into any of the big teams. So yeah, but I was feeling the pressure because obviously everybody wanted you to have USA. So when I got it, I was like, "Boy, I best do something."
Well, on behalf of the world, I'd like to thank you for providing Copa America with a heavy dose of freedom and fast food. It's been wonderful. And the game against Argentina, what adjustments do you look to make there to come from behind to win that game?
Well, I didn't really change too much because I just thought, it was just one of those silly early goals, and we should just kind of just settle down and just see how it went. And thankfully, we kind of got on top of it a little bit. We didn't have the possession that I would have liked, but in attack, we just got a lot of pace, so we just exploited them using that.
What's your thinking coming into this match? Obviously, you just beat Argentina, but now the other big one is waiting for you right here.
I think we just got to keep it pretty much the same as we have done in terms of just go attack as much as we have done in the previous games, and not just not play too defensively and just invite them onto us, but try and hit them on the counter a little bit.
And no pressure, but if you win this game, you are an honorary American. All right, have a good contest. I'll be interviewing the winner after this one, but good luck to both of you.
Cheers, Zealand. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right, the United States and Brazil Copa America final. Daveness leading the U.S. and United City FM, who instead of bottling it, has done exactly what you're supposed to do with Brazil and guided them straight in to a big, beefy Copa America final. We have taken 16 streamers, myself included. We spun a wheel, selected the teams. I guided Venezuela to the quarterfinal. That was as far as we got, and we are down to the last two. The immortality of a streamer tournament title awaits the winner of this match. Will it be the chipper underdog United States? Or will it be the overwhelming might and superiority of the Brazilian national team doing what it is essentially supposed to do? We will find out. We'll start with United City FM. We'll watch along with him early as the match is now officially... Oh, he hasn't gotten through the pre-match stuff yet. Okay. The United States, which has it won all three group stage matches, won both of its knockout matches in regulation. Both of these teams have won every match they've played at this tournament in the 90 minutes. It has been as straightforward as possible. And it is now underway. We'll start with United City FM, and we'll see if Brazil is able to deliver another resounding dominant performance. Early possession, United States at 54%. But Brazil completing 93% of its passes as a team. 2 shots for Brazil, 1 for the U.S. Match momentum early on, fairly even. Oh my goodness. It's a free kick for the U.S. And it's Gio Reyna whistling it over the bar, but the first highlight is for the United States in this Copa America final. Oh my goodness. You bring out some Clive. Clive's too busy calling the Euros. That's true. He is over there. Don't know if we're at the level where he can call it in Spanish, but we have gotten through the first 23 minutes. We have gotten through the first 23 minutes without incident. Only one highlight. It was for the United States. Possession's 50-50. The U.S. is up 4 shots to 3 right now. XG is within 0.04. There is just not a lot to separate these teams. And there is a highlight for the U.S., and it's Anthony Robinson with the ball. Miles Robinson. Cameron Carter-Vickers. Joe Scally making another great run. Scally looking for Pepe. Oh, he's gone down. United City FM knows this very well could be a penalty. It's a beautiful ball by Joe Scally, and it looked like Pepe got there first and got toppled. And this is the way the U.S. could score if it does. This is the way. And the penalty's given. And we go over to Dave to see if the United States can score and take the lead in this Copa America final. It's Ricardo Pepi. Scored a penalty in the semifinal. Pepi scores! And the U.S. is ahead! The United States leads the Copa America final over Brazil. What a penalty by Ricardo Pepi. And we will see how United City FM, how Kev is able to deal with the adversity. Brazil behind. And there is a highlight. Caio Henrique to Neymar. And this is the first highlight, it seems, for Brazil. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius by 1, by 2. He skipped away and he couldn't keep the ball. It just got away from him as he weaves through the traffic. Some contact with Cameron Carter-Vickers that's not called. And it stays 1-0 to the U.S. And we have hit halftime. It is 1-0 Daveness in the United States over Kev in United City at Brazil. Oh, baby. Surely not. Surely not. Roll Tide! Surely not. This Brazilian team has been murderous. They have just waxed. He has leveled every team he's played against with this Brazilian side. They haven't been close to getting upset. They struggled a little bit with Panama in the quarterfinals. Had a 2-0 lead, and Panama scored late to make it 2-1. That was maybe the closest Brazil got to some sort of dramatic upset, but they were winning that match 2-0 for a lot of it. Brazil has 0 SEC championships, and that really seems to be coming back to haunt them here. No SEC championships at all. Skipper, thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh, it's a corner. It's a corner for the U.S. It's Pulisic. Anthony Robinson. Oh, headed away by Bremer. The U.S. is still going. McKinney! Oh, Weston McKinney for Daveness in the U.S. It is a magic run for the United States of America. It's Weston McKinney to double the lead emphatically. What a first-time finish. Allison's not in the same area code. It's a brilliant goal from Weston McKinney of Juventus. And the U.S. deservingly leads it 2-0 over Brazil. And Daveness can't even believe his eyes right now. He has no idea what's going on, but he is moments away from a stunner in the Copa America. Kev United City absolutely has the quality off his bench to change this game and pull it back. We will see what adjustments Kev is able to make here. Has had such a brilliant tournament, just murdering teams with this Brazilian side. Walked his way into the final with a 4-0 demolition of Ecuador. But it's all about being confident in your changes here, and he does not look afraid to make the big call. Neymar is coming off for Mateus Cunha. This is potentially the moment. 30 minutes to play in the final. It's 2-0 US. I'm a fan on the edge of my seat here as Kev United City FM tries to shake loose a chance or two. Rodrigo and Vinicius have gotten tired on the wings. There are nerves in the Brazilian camp, and now they're inside 20 minutes. Pepe from the penalty spot. Weston McKinney with a banger from outside the box, Xherdan Shaqiri style. First time. The United States, one, should hire Daveness immediately to be the new manager. But it is time for the big changes. He has 3 subs left. He's bringing in Casemiro. Would have been my first guess. Caio Henrique's coming off. That's fair. He's going to bring in some fresh legs at the left back position. And he is taking Vinicius off for Gabby Martinelli. That is his 5th change. I think he's probably discussing with his chat about adjusting his tactic, which he doesn't seem to want to do too much. But he has switched the mentality up to attacking and brought in steady, fresh-legged quality, but no crazy offensive changes, and he is now out of subs. "10 minutes. We'll ride along with Daveness as the United States is 10 minutes away from a Copa America title. Making a change, Florin Balogan's coming in for Christian Pulisic. He's also bringing off Yunus Musa for Taylor Booth, the Swiss Army knife off the bench. Fresh legs to try and stretch the field, keep it going. There is a highlight. This might add some incredible intensity to the final minutes here. Bremer, Marquinhos. He's kept that. Oh, it's a turnover. It's Marquinhos. It's Pepe. It's certainly the United States of America. Unbelievable. It's a perfect sub. The fresh legs of Folarin Balogun lead to an interception, and Pepe makes absolutely no mistake with it. The United States 3-0 over Brazil in the Copa America final. It's an unbelievable once-in-a-lifetime performance. They beat Argentina 4-1. They have beaten Brazil 3-0. And it was a great tournament from Dave in United City FM, but he has fallen in the final to the United States. The U.S., give me something. Give me something. We've been listening to all of this, all this Latin music, and that goes well in the U.S. But if the U.S. wins Copa America, who we're breaking out. Freedom and hamburgers, baby! The U.S. have won Copa America. Daveness has won the tournament and guided the screeching Eagles to their biggest ever international trophy. Oh, hell yeah, brother. A salute and congrats to United City FM for making the final, delivering a bunch of blowouts with Brazil, but he was not, as it turns out, entirely infallible. There was yet one nation that could foul him. And it was Daveness with the United States of America. All right, we'll catch up with Dave. Hell yeah, brother!
Wow.
Yeah, I just figured I'd give you an honorary one. Congratulations on just an absurd run to the title. How did you do it?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's the greatest thing I've ever done on Football Manager.
You
I
beat
don't think I've ever won a Copa America before.
I know you beat Argentina 4-1. You beat Brazil 3-0 in the final. A Brazilian team that, to Kev's credit, had just been massacring everybody except for Panama somehow, but Panama was playing its heart out. You bowled everyone down. I mean, Brazil didn't even really have a chance in this game. What was, if you tried to diagnose the secret, what was it?
The wing backs, the fullbacks, just the pace. Like Anthony Robinson would not let any attacker get the ball in like pretty much any of our games. He was always exhausted after an hour, and we'd have to bring him off and bring on Isaias. But he just people couldn't get the ball. Like we controlled Messi against Argentina, and whoever was out on the wing with Brazil, we just acceleration and pace just did it.
We
had quick boys up top, and obviously the big meaty man in Pepe just getting his head on everything.
He is a big, meaty lad. Well, actually, he's just kind of big. He's just kind of skinny, but he's also way younger than either of us.
He can jump and get his head on it.
Yeah, that's true. And also, Joe Scally was just popping up everywhere.
Yeah. Like I said, the wing backs are absolutely key. I've just gotten literally just legging it down the wings. They'd be, like I say, exhausted after 60 minutes, the both of them. But then we were quite blessed with USA in that you've got options on the bench to come on and pretty much do the exact same job for the last half an hour.
And now that you has this sunk in yet? Like, you just won the Copa America in this tournament with the United States. You are now an honorary American until the end of time. I'll send you a card
I'm
in the
so
mail.
proud.
Yeah.
I'm going to come over and do a tour of all the states. So if anybody wants to come see me, I'll be coming through on my bus.
I'm going to write a strong letter to the U.S. Federation recommending that they make a particular hire that might give us a better shot at Copa America. Because if I'm given a choice between Greg Berhalter and Dave right now, I know where I'm going.
Hey, I'd take it.
Well, congratulations, brother, on an absolutely
Thank you.
unbelievable performance. And just blast
thanks
some.
for setting this up. It's been a blast.
Of course, yeah, for you.
Well, I got hammered by Austria in the Euros one last week, so this is much better.
No, fair enough. No, I thought I did well with Venezuela, but my goodness, I'll shoot a present your way, and thank you so much for playing in the tournament. Congratulations, and just carry this with you forever. Thank you so much for winning this with the U.S.
Talking about this in like 30 years. Thank you.
All right, see you, dude. Congrats.
See ya. Thank you. Bye.
I'm gonna gift. I'll gift him some subs. I don't know what the appropriate number is. Never really been a sub gifter, but I actually. You see how much Twitch I watch? Streamer tries to figure out how to. Oh no, it's underneath. What am I doing? It's underneath the dang thing. Oh, I was subscribed to him for a while. Let's gift some subs. Let's gift 10 subs. That is a big time performance. There you go. And I'll resubscribe. I've been subscribed to Dave apparently at one point, so I have a resubscribe option. We'll throw some gifted subs down. I was so confused, but it was because I was in like theater mode that like the option underneath the stream is just not there. Oh. So we gifted Dave some subs for a ridiculous performance. Now I have a flight to catch. I am due on a flight to London in about 3.5 hours. So I got to go slap a bag together and take off. But thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. These tournaments are super fun to do. If you played in it, thank you so much for participating. And I'm not gone for 2 weeks. I will literally be back on Monday. I will be back on Monday, I believe. But I think the first stream will be on Tuesday. And then I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm gone again. That's the point. But later, see you guys. Love you guys. Fist bump. Thank you, everybody that subscribed today. I'm sorry I wasn't able to say thank you as much as I normally do, but I really appreciate it. No raid. No word of the day. I've got to run. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm going to miss you.